60 pounds. It was a fucking lightweight in there.
Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Last time. On the broken bottles. There you go. I have them for you.
Thank you. I was about to freak out.
Recently gaining access to one of the great dwarven bastions, Kinrock. A city, but more of a bastion of hope and frivolity, but also kind of tucked away from the world. The subterranean city unveiled itself to you, as you descended its grandiose staircase alongside one of the guard captains in an attempt to gain access and pseudo-employment for what she called a visa, to be able to visit, but also pass through unhindered. Soon after your arrival, you learned that your employment centered around clearing a branch of a mine. It had recently exploded due to the exposure of sulfur vents, and those vibrations that were sent through the Underdark, as you know, Calphane, can pose disaster for passerby, merchant, or even warrior alike. You decided to take on this great ordeal, travel deep within the mine, and rid it of its villainy, not without almost losing an ally to an explosion of rubble, buried alive, making a dastard but clutch escape when your team needed you most.
Very clutch.
You were successful in both completing the minimum portions of the job, but also going above and beyond, and making most of the gem cavern that was unveiled still accessible from this side of the city. Your reward as such was a brand new commissioned set of breastplate armor, or half plate, whichever one's medium, I already forget. His +2 enchanted pickaxe that he had used for many of years in his excavation activities.
He did breastplate because the half plate was going to be disadvantaged on stealth.
One of them's heavy armor, one of them's medium. Whichever one's medium is the one you bought. But yeah, whatever. You bought the. I remember we asked if you wanted the stealthy one or the big expensive one. And you said the big expensive one.
Yes, I did.
Okay, just to confirm. Yeah.
But the big
Yeah. However, as part of your reward, Golan, the dwarvish entrepreneur, if you will, writing up your visa in front of you, was visited by a weird, peculiar figure. Another dwarf, Pudgy, his folds of flesh kind of embeveling over his tight-fitting corset, his fingers barely leaving enough clearance for his rings to fit over them, demanded an audience. He snuck a note to you, Calphane, saying, "Please accompany me. This might be my end." And you did. You used spells and deceit to gain access to his little entourage and followed him into the middle of one of the Kinrock Great Halls, where, still unknown, the perpetrator of such an ambush, wink, someone jumped you in one of the more confined alleyways near one of the great pillars that stands in the center of the city. These warriors were not of hired hands or mercenaries on the outskirts of a town. These people were trained professionals, trading blow for blow, willing to go to the mat, and at points, downing members of your party.
And we did. we
Not
did
as
attack
trained
your
as
guy.
we are,
It wasn't
though, you
attacking
know what I'm
us.
At the end of the encounter, I'll just kind of relive this at the beginning of the session.
10 AC roller, let's fucking
You would spend some time interrogating the remainder of Targul, was his name, little bodyguards. He professed that he knew nothing. He promised there was nothing he could have done. He just gets paid by the day. But Golan knew better. He said he is certain that Targul is behind it, but there's no way to prove it, and it would be fortuitous or unfortuitous for him to embark on that endeavor, instead keeping himself safe as he is in a kin of an exemplar. Your words fell onto his ears, to which he proclaimed, "Let us go." And he now addresses you as such. "It would seem Kinrock has not been as hospitable to you as you deserve. I can only apologize on behalf of the city and for the dangers you have faced, both within the mines and here, on my behalf, to save you. With your visa," as he withdraws that like small envelope piece and finally hands it to you, whoever kind of flags it around. "Just know you are always welcome in these halls. Hell, it's likely that they may even call upon you for their service one of these days. However, I must tend to the matters that will arise from this previous altercation. I will send word when your armor is finished. Here is a copy of my seal, and he scuffles something from his silk pants and hands you this little medallion. It's a small iron, it looks weird. It looks like a wax seal, but made of cast iron. Like a giant, like, pinged seal. But it's small. It's about, full dollar coin size, maybe. He says, if you are in need of me, this will grant you an audience, wherever I may be. They will obviously have to track me down, but I'm sure some of the Grand Hall Guard captains could do just that. I will make sure, of course, to also touch base before you depart for wherever your journey takes you. But please, let me at least drop you off somewhere slightly more enjoyable. And he begins to walk almost the way you came, bordering around that giant column. And it's just at this moment where he turns around that you hear a hustle of footprints. Armor, like, ringing off of each other and being like pots and pans getting slammed. People in halberds, small dwarven armaments approach and go, Gory! By Bracken, what has happened? He goes, it is fine. There seems to be some rapscallions that made it through the guard's fingers, which is okay. They have been, and he looks at you four, dealt with. They will not be a problem for anyone else. Moving on.
Is the helmet I'm wearing, as of this moment, that I took off that dead body, the same as theirs?
As
The guard that just showed up?
no, the guards don't wear helmets. They look very peculiar and similar to the ones you saw on the like fields of the Gravitar.
The tower.
Oh, when they were marching.
Yeah,
down.
they wear these like crazy tower-like pauldrons.
Yeah.
Like in terms of like what is useful in battle and what like you should wear, they're very almost like World of Warcraft-esque. Like their armaments are giant. They like their pauldrons go to their earlobes. The chest plate like it has like one of those. Like there's a reason for it.
Scoop.
Yeah, the scoop. It goes like to here, way in front of their fucking face. The leggards are like bulbous to the point where like they have to walk side to side like a penguin waddle because the steel rubs. That suit of armor that you looted, and you looted with the insignia, is definitely non-ceremonious. Like the way you'd buy like the most common handgun on the market, but get it nickel-plated. Like, it is built to be used. It is fine, lightweight alloys defined and set into a way that the linkage is perfect. It's plate armor in its use, but it's not nearly this, like, grandiose statement piece. And the helmet is the same way. It is thin, but it's, like, beveled in a construction to deflect blows and make sure that if a blunt object impacted it, it wouldn't be all shock and awe to the skull. But it has, a crown that goes over in that Crusader double-lipped format. Like, you have the two diamond eyes that go into the single, like, strip down, and then it's a bucket. And then it's got, like, the ridge that goes down. But it's not like a plume. It's just the metal ridge. Yeah. And then it's got, like, a little pipe in the center at the same time. So it's very beautiful, but it's like, that was probably built for a reason.
It was goldish color?
Yeah, it was like... It was smithed of some alloy, but it definitely was burnished and plated in like some like brass golden hue. It almost gives off like a like when you apply brass like super hot heat to brass and it turns like bluish, but it's gold. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Okay. There's a lot of descriptor for an armor piece that gives you no benefit whatsoever to your person. Sick. And the armor you looted off, because that was the individual, funny enough, that you stole the armor from, you chose his, is the same. Yeah. It's this burnished brass. It is plate, however, the linkage seems very freeing. A little bit different to the style that you have seen as a dwarf.
Yeah. A little bit more mobile than
yeah, and it's obviously would have been incredibly expensive to commission it in that way. Yeah. So, regardless of that, these people don't do that. They have these giant column-like tower pauldrons, and they have no helmet, and all of them have, like, these wacky fucking hairstyles, where like kind of like battle braids to an extent.
And the armor's like pitch black, right?
Yeah, obsidian black.
Yeah.
Some of them, very few, at least from this regimen, in comparison to the previous one you saw, don't have like dings and dents. These ones look pretty like
oh yeah, well they're
lack of armor or lack of use.
Yeah.
The dude's falling
City
out.
guard, dude.
Yeah.
They're just like, dude, this shit.
This is whack.
They polish it every night.
The guys up top look. Each individual armor like kind of told a story. Like you could see the age and the use. Where
Battle
like
hardened.
something was dented, but they heated it up and pulled it out, or that took the entire faceplate off. Just polish it out, buddy. Get back out there. So this is a little bit more ornate than that.
Wonder how they're doing with the. Shit.
So, world building
Shit.
aside,
Probably not good.
they speak to Golan and they have this little altercation, and he puts them at ease. They kind of like shoulder off, and you get this weird kind of tension in the air. They all kind of just stand still and they look at Golan, almost like they're waiting for something. And he looks at you and he takes a step and he stops and he goes, at ease. And then he continues and they like, and then they go back to like spreading her out and they begin to like look at what you could call the crime scene. Two bodies stripped naked to their under their padded shirts. Not naked. You wear pads under plate armor so you're not wildly uncomfortable. The drow in robes, the other dwarven individuals, they begin to like catalog the scene as you guys very quickly make your leave. No questions being asked. None of the guards even go, oh, weird, what are they doing here? They see you with Golan and they do not interfere. So that was a lot of explanation. Is there anything you want to do before y'all walk away? Sorry for that.
No.
Love me some world building.
Dude, I am shirtless,
I'm here for
fucked
it,
up,
yeah.
and covered in blood.
You are beyond bloody.
Yeah.
You are fucked.
Yeah.
I
You're
think
not,
We're all pretty
Like, I'm
fucked.
thinking about like in Oblivion, whenever
He's
the guards
fucked.
find like a dead body that you strip naked because you just murdered him. You're like, I wanted that item, and they're just like,
so
I wonder what's happened here.
as you walk through the first kind of reach of this road, the individuals obviously eye you up and down. They see both Golan and there's like those hushes and like, oh my. And then they kind of fall silent and they're like, who are these?
Who are these fucking
Who is
jokers?
this bird,
Who are
giant
these sweet
man,
potatoes?
drow, and dwarf that is like not of this land? Pretty obvious in a sense.
Yeah.
And all these people again wear these the same they did on the upside. Lots of silks, and not even like, oh, all these people are fancy. Like you're seeing like mediocre blue collar workers like Golan. He works in the mines who wear silk pants. Lots of silk down here. Seems to be the common garb.
Also, I feel like a lot of the dwarves up here are not very tan, and I've been spending time in
Yeah.
the jungle, so I'm like one of those construction workers that's been out in the sun who just looks like shriveled fucking.
As a as a continuity sake, please
Leathery.
roll me a perception check. You never asked about it previously, but with you bringing it up,
19.
19. So you would know this from being a child, but also now seeing it. The Kinrock, in comparison to Khos'gharan, like you've discussed even with your party, there are the whole platoons of people, not in a military sense, dedicated to going above ground and hunting game and exploring the land and harvesting grain, gathering things to brew with. That stuff doesn't grow underground. Kinrock does that. They have that outer city, completely different. Kinrock, to the extent in comparison to Khos'gharan, has a lot more Durgar, deep gnomes, and drow in there. Like, yeah, in the diversity of their community, because they're a lot more solidarity, like underground, in terms of how they interact with the world. If you're trading with Kinrock, you're usually going to them. And so a lot of these people here, are paler. Even the ones that aren't like straight up Durgars, like deep dwarves, even them, they're pale.
Yeah.
They're pale, and if they have any tones, like toned skin, it's soot. Or sulfur, or a runoff, and that kind of ilk. So it's very evident to you that you look like a double deep fried French fry in comparison to everyone else.
The goldenness stuff.
Yeah.
My
So
skin's golden.
if you bring it up, again, more world building, and you guys would notice this difference for them, like on his behalf. You're like, wow, these people are a lot more.
So then
I'm
wait,
their color.
The dirt are in like deep gnomes and the.
I'm not
drow,
white. I'm
they'd just
literally
be light skinned then, right? There's
Trout.
light skins in D&D.
Sure.
Because they're like, because if they're super pale.
How do Goliaths tan?
Well, I just think about
They
like
don't.
Tyler
They're
Creator
just
sketches
chalk.
are-
Yeah. They're
Yeah,
pale.
light skin
Always.
Do they
probably
get grayer?
You probably crack. a
You
little bit.
probably get fucking super sunburned. all
Super
the time.
ashy, and you're like, this is weird, but you don't change tones in the same
Do
way.
they get grayer?
I mean, that's what like by getting chalky in my sense.
Goliath's skin
You would get like
replenishes itself.
you would fade out in a sense where you would get lighter from being darker. Like you're getting more ashy. Like you're turning more gray.
Goliath's skin cell different.
Yeah.
Is there any Goliaths around in the city?
You haven't seen one yet, but you also have. Not to give you a yes or no, you have explored very little of the city.
Yeah.
You walked from one building, went into a mine. That is the extent at which you have looked into this place. And now,
Yeah, we haven't
This is
explored
kind
shit.
of because if I do see Goliaths that I do recognize, they're gonna definitely recognize me because my entire tattoo is showing at this point.
You are fully undressed, and that's
What kind
the
of
whole.
tattoos do you actually have? Because I feel like we never
It's
really
like-
talk about it, but I feel like it's gonna come
I
up
have it.
here.
Sent it to Brady. I don't know how to.
So, he has his lineage.
Yeah.
It's now. This is a really bad way to explain it, but it's the best way. Don't get this out of your mind, but get the idea of it. Don't lock in the image as soon as I say
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna lock it.
His tattoos resemble that of like Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender, in the sense where they're not arrows, but he has a singular line that traverses his whole body from behind his scalp down the nape of his neck.
And
Yeah, and it twirls around his temples, and it goes down, and it comes through his under bicep, through his tricep.
there's one stripe that comes to the top of my head, down my
Yeah.
brow to my nose, in between my eyes, and then the other two come to the corners of my eyes.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Nice, cool.
Because whenever I think of like, oh, I have these tribal tattoos, I just think of like NFL players with like tribal tattoos. They have them on the arm.
Oh God, no! Like the fucking
like classic early 2000s.
yeah, barbed wire, fucking tribal.
Yeah.
Well, that's just what I think
Yeah.
of because that's
The ink of
Which
his
is funny.
skin is
So
very.
Mike has idea of what's tribal.
It's very obvious now that he is shirtless. Love all the world building. It's very obvious now that he's shirtless. All of his tattoo marks are raised skin. So this was applied in a very primitive, intentionally painful, and permanent way.
like classic.
Yeah, like
ancient. Yeah.
right
ancient
straight into the
styles.
skull.
They're all scars.
Yeah, no, yeah.
They're
They
scars.
all have texture. All of
Yeah.
them.
Scars
Some-
that happen to have ink in it.
Now, here's the thing. No, I mean, you wouldn't really know. But yeah, you would know. Here's the thing. It's not like scarred like, oh, it's just primitive. There's no variance in the texturing. Like, some spots are better than others. That was intentional. Like, they went through that on purpose. Like, it was supposed to look horrible. Like, gnarly. And it's, like, beveled. And so
You know,
it's,
I've actually had those kinds of tattoos as a kid too.
you guys are kind of not escorted, but people kind of clear the way, right? As you are walked and escorted by Golan. The onlookers, begin to go back to their daily lives. First awestruck, and now, oh hey, this is part of the day. You hear the occasional cart. Most of all transportation down here seems to be man-propelled. You haven't seen any up to this point of like labor animals. It's just people pulling like man-pulled carriages of cart goods, or even other people, right, paying them a copper or a silver to transport them through the city. He takes you maybe 2 city blocks to the tavern that you saw on your way here on the corner. This tavern's name, I can tell you it, because it has a signpost on it, and it shows the signpost itself is literal Barney stone, like rocks slammed together, and then it has a painted white river going down the middle of it, and it's called the Rocks Runoff. And he opens the door to you. As he does, let's get a little change of ambiance, shall we?
Should walk to one of the manpower carts and be like, never heard of oxen?
What do you must be some kind of dwarf peasant?
I forget what those are fucking called. They have like an actual name for them.
What?
Okay.
Oxen?
No, those are manpower cards.
Well, I mean, they're so low to the ground that...
As you enter the bar,
Which are you?
Rickshaw.
as you enter the bar, you were given a drink. As you enter the bar, it's surprisingly packed.
Dude, it's a dwarven
He instructs.
bar. Of course
He
it's
walks up to
packed.
one of the bar counters, and you see him change words with. He kind of leaves you at the entrance, and you see him change words with whoever's manning the bar. Hold on, Draco. You can wait patiently, young man. He returns to you, and he says, "He'll be taken care of." And he pulls out a small little papyrus receipt that was just given to him and hands it to you, and he says, "Just let him know what you want." I'll return.
Scan the people in this crowd.
And he
No,
walks
it's all
out.
done. I just wanna
Oh,
show you.
and as you do, all of you see this. There are several
My
barmaids
bad. I should have.
that interlace between the patrons. The building is large enough to have waves of people in all sorts of different moods, from hollering and passing ale between one another, others enjoying a fine liqueur in the corner, reading a book, smoking a pipe, everything in between, talking about business, talking about politics. This is the catch-all, if you will. On top of that, you also see that the bar is incredibly expansive. There's not one bar top. There's a bar over here, and a bar in the center, like a cantina style that wraps all the way around. There's a bar on the second floor, and another bar at the back, each with its own bartender serving hundreds of drinks. This seems to be a pretty big establishment. Very like Vegas-esque, like get a drink wherever's closest. Like, you know, you need to be as close to the alcohol as you physically can be. As you peruse through, there are a couple open tables, but otherwise, the crowd is sort of unassuming, sort of not. Roll me a perception check, sir. 14. And can I get everyone's passive perceptions as
15.
well? 15.
11.
19.
12. Sorry.
He's like, I'll kill you, I'll kill you, sir.
He's gone.
You look, you look through the bar, and for all of you first, again, it's hard to tell whether these people just kind of seem familiar because you just went through the mining portion of the city, and a lot of these people seem to be pretty hard workers, still covered in soot, almost all of them wearing some form of silk drapery. No one crosses your eyes as like a person of interest. You take a seat, and immediately a small yet busty dwarven barmaid approaches you. She wears your very classical Oktoberfest like corset and blouse.
Like the German.
Yeah, the
fucking-
German
Yeah.
push-up shit with the skirt and the all-white clothes with
I'm
like
a
the
visual
yellow
You can set a
accents.
drink on it.
Yeah, she can.
Okay.
She can set a platter on it.
Okay.
She's a short stack. We'll say that lightly. How about that?
Brady,
Yeah.
get in the roleplay, dog. Get in
Okay.
the
Can I,
cosplay.
to be
So-
fully immersed, I need you to be in full attire.
What I'm trying to tell you is she has back problems. That's what I'm trying to. This woman has a hard personal life because of the
She's
size
got
of her
scoliosis
breasts.
in the other way.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So, she approaches you, says, "Oh, howdy, dears. You've already been covered, as I understand. What can I get you?"
Some fine dwarven ale, please.
I can do that. Just what's on top.
Whatever you got.
Time
Whatever
done.
you got.
Same as him.
Wonderful.
Mead.
Hmm?
Mead.
Mead? I'm sure I can source something. Sweeter, more floral. What do you?
Actually, give me the hard stuff, and I just ask for a bottle of whiskey.
That can be done. That can be done indeed. And you, sir,
Another bottle of whiskey.
also can be done.
Yeah.
Give me a bunch
Tyrone looks
of
brass.
It's a bit of a pack tonight, so I'll do my best. But if you see me wandering around, do not hesitate to wave on out.
Also, can I go clean up somewhere?
Oh, yes. Washroom, top stairs. You're going to pass like 5 or 6 doors. At the very end, there's an ornate oak door. And through there is a communal washroom. Please,
Thank
take
you.
your time.
I reach down and I get her a little handshake.
She's... Have a good... And she waddles on off. Her boisterous breasts,
When you were-
boistering breastily.
Swaying in the wind.
When you went like this, it was straight up like.
Yeah.
So,
I head immediately to the washroom.
yeah. The people here, as you walk up, again, I just want to reiterate, come from all sorts of walks of life. So you see people who obviously work in the mines, people in a more common person garb, merchant garb, people in jewelry, fine silks, the whole shebang. So it's kind of pick your poison here. It seems to be a place of interest for a reason. There's a lot of fucking people here, more than you've seen gathered in a place aside from like a political meeting in a long time. You go up to the washroom. As explained to you, you walk up and you notice that the banister here, you almost forgot about it while you were walking the streets, and then you're reminded they don't use lumber a lot. The floor, seats, table, and railing are built of stone and brass fitting copper. Or not, sorry, brass fittings, not copper.
Yeah.
So it's like carved railing rods that are like seated into small pinions of metal alloy and brass that hold everything
It's
together.
done.
And then yeah, you look past all that and you're like, a wooden door. That's fucking insane. But okay. And you do find the washroom just fine. It is higher scale than what you're even used to, but also peruse places of a little bit more finer ilk. It's basically just a communal wash bath, and it has a chain pull, so you can get clean water. So you stand in it, and there's just a 55-gallon drum, basically oak barrel of
I
water.
take the helmet off, knowing that
That man's gray
the
matter is
man's
still
gray matter is
inside.
still inside his helmet, and I give it a good wash myself.
How much gray matter is on his
Take
head
whatever
right now?
towels and shit they have in there and try to clean some of my clothes, like my pants off,
Sure.
and that's it. And I'll have
For purpose of exposition, we obviously let them see your tattoos. You're not naked, obviously. You wear padding in your
Yeah.
armor and stuff. So yeah, you'll spend some time there. Because I'm an asshole, and normally I'd be like, you can take as much time as you want. You're not even just washing off like a scuffle. You were washing off probably 10 to 12 liters of both beast and humanoid blood from your garments.
Yep.
Could you roll me? Fuck. I don't.
Medicine?
I don't even. What? You know what?
Survival?
It's not even about being dexterous or wise. It's just the power of having to do this. Roll me a raw Constitution saving throw, or raw Constitution check. Sorry. So your Constitution bonus, nothing else. As you have to sit here, and there is a washboard in there.
It's a stain, let me tell you.
I don't think I'm gonna be that
We're gonna
clean,
have to go to the dry
fellas.
cleaners now.
Constitution saving throw.
No,
No, sorry, just con check. So just your con rolls.
just the one.
Yeah, are those yep.
Take some.
No, just one try.
7.
You're gonna
Thank
want one. You're gonna want one. Yeah.
Just one. I'm not doing it.
All right, whatever, dude.
Oh,
Wow,
give,
that's-
give me, throw me one, please. I beg of you. Just
One.
Just one.
No, you're gonna get multiple.
Okay. What'd you roll?
7.
Good to know.
Dude, because
So obviously, no matter your roll, don't read too much into this.
You need some
It's gonna take some time. So we're gonna leave you in the bathroom for a while.
Okay.
You guys, very soon after, are delivered. Man, that shit is sweet. Are delivered your drinks, your ales, and your bottle of whiskey. Both bottles. It becomes very apparent very quickly. Whatever he swung for you, whatever deal he struck, she produces this gold label in a glass decanter whiskey bottle, 2 of them. That is like refracting light. It looks like you're staring into a chlorinated pool. The top of which is wax dipped, and you see it's been hand painted artisanally. It's definitely imported somewhere. And she puts both of them down, and she puts down basically what is essentially a wine corkscrew to get the wax capping off, and then provides you your ales. She said that there is food available if you need a bite, but otherwise there's snacks and accoutrements and entrees a la carte in the corner. But if you need a meal, do not hesitate to flag me down. Otherwise, drinks are apparently on the house tonight.
What do you have food-wise?
Well, we have certain types of steaks for your yearning. Some more imported meats as well. Not sure. I'm sure you are acquainted with the meat of the below, but it might be a little gamey for those not familiar.
I'd do a steak.
Okay.
I'll also do a steak, please. Thank you.
I'll
I
do a
can-
steak from the freshest under beast you got.
I will do my best to make sure it's top shelf. So,
Thank you.
appreciate both your patience
eat fresh
and your patronage. I don't know who
There's a
you
lot of shit down
pleased for
there.
Golan to smile down upon you, but I'm glad that he chose our establishment to have you reign from. So, take your time. And she leaves.
I fucking am ripping the cork off of this whiskey bottle.
Yeah, you kind of uncork it. Why do I keep saying kind of? You uncork it. You give it a whiff. It's
We hear you cussing.
it's to the extent of liquor that even in real life you can smell that it's smooth. It has this very overwhelming nutty oak smell. So much so that it's like it does that thing like when you drink whiskey, but when you smell it, where you feel your whole face get high, you feel it in your pores. Immediately off a whiff. You're like, as you do,
Healthy sip.
you hear the stairs of a heavy footfall, and you turn and you see Roger stepping down from the bathroom. His beige and tan pants now fully sullied in red. He has spread the stain to the entirety of his pants. So he got the already wet blood wet, and then moved it around in the wet wash pail, but didn't change the water. So he was washing it in red pale blood, and now it looks like he dyed it like a nice crimson azure red.
Does it look like blood?
It's a little pinker just because it's been diluted, and he has white undergarment, like white padding, like beige padding.
Wearing the blood of your enemies, that's fucking metal, dog. That's fucking
Do I
sick.
now realize that?
You now realize, now that you're like better lighting, that it wasn't that you got rid of the stain, you made the whole thing stain, so it looked the same color.
I say, hey man, just disguise yourself as normal roller. Like, let's just not fuck around, okay? You have the power to do that.
Well, I mean, they just look like red pants
I go
now.
up to the front. I go up to the bar counter.
Sure.
Is that lady there?
We'll say if you're looking for her, you go up to the right counter. You see her stacking up a platter.
Excuse me, miss.
Yes.
I know this is like a restaurant and a bar. Do you, by any chance, have a giant pair of pants in this establishment?
Giant pair of pants.
One that would fit me. I seem to have
Yes. No, I
made a mistake.
I see a predicament. Well, we are nothing but hospitable. Please, return to your seat. Do your best to be comfortable. I will try to find something to fix.
Thank you.
They're gonna take one of the window curtains down and pin it out.
I go
Now,
sit back
people
down
see
in the
you
chair.
walking through the crowd. You are a full chest above everybody.
Yeah, all I see is your pants.
All they see, your pants rise to his ears. It's very evident. It almost looks intentional, though. It is all one color. If you can think of if you tie-dyed a pair of, like, brothel pants, but with only reds.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's kind of what you're rocking.
I sit down and I pop the fucking.
You pop open this whiskey and you get a very similar experience. This to you, you have tasted something as fine as this before. Both of you have. Only once, and it was when you were in the, I believe it was the Belvedere, the crazy
yeah.
resort in the Cybercon.
Oh yeah.
It was, and when you guys were having fine liquor at the bathhouse. Very similar level that this is at. It is, you feel yourself becoming an alcoholic in the moment. You're like, man, that's wild.
I take a solid 3-second chug of this whiskey bottle.
Is that
It's a full, yeah.
is that the dwarves in the background having a bar fight?
Yeah, that's the doors of the bar. It's at this moment that you have time to just sit back, kind of relish on the moments that led up to this point. You find yourself in a bar with two rabid animals eating each other, but also all forms of walks of dwarven life that kind of braces over the path of the Underdark. And you find yourself in this tavern in just such a hasty way in the middle of this ginormous subterranean city. What do you want to do?
I'm just gonna fucking enjoy my ale.
Sure.
Wait for my food.
It's soon after that your fillets of steak are produced. They look burnt, and we'll say for posterity, she brings one for you as well. Before you have a conniption. They look burnt to the three of you, but to you, you know that's a perfect cook for what's given underground. The flesh and the meat of most Underdark beasts are not conducive to that classical pink-red, medium-rare style of cooking.
A perfect sear, madam. Give my compliments to the chef.
I shall do so indeed.
I eat that as fast as I possibly can.
She looks up and down. She's still trying.
Thank you.
It's at this moment.
How does the steak taste?
It tastes actually pretty good. Now, this is obviously creative liberties on my behalf. But all creatures of the Underdark live in a hostile and need... Alright, guys. Alright. Okay. I adapt. Draco, do you want to get up on the table and be part of the game? Or are you going to be throw a fit? Thank you.
See, they're trying to get up on the table. I see their heads.
You know that all Underdark beasts kind of are bred in this form of eat or be eaten, and so they have a lot of working muscle, all even the more mucousy, like squiddy-like creatures of the Underdark. So you don't have these. It's not like Wagyu steak, where it's like, oh, it's so tender, you know, because it's like it's a stress-free living animal. So no matter what, it's tough, even though it's been seared quite well. For all of you, it's quite tough, but that's to be expected. But it's good. It tastes great. It's just a texture.
Guys, we should invent barbecue.
Can I?
Low and slow is Underdark shit.
Adele. Get him.
Can
Get
I-
him.
Can I eat idle as my steak?
Yes. She's produced for
This is my steak.
this full animal.
I'm going to cube my steak, just cut it up, and I'm just gonna eat it like a bird off of my plate.
Sure. You begin to peck, and as you
I'm holding the steak in 2 hands.
I literally, you're fucking holding the steak like a burger, and I'm just
go go.
And I just look over while I'm taking a bite at you pecking the plate.
Dude, I just had a gigantic sip of whiskey, and I'm fucking stressed being underground. I hate it down here. I'm a fucking bird. I fucking hate it down here.
I take it that manners are different down there
What?
in Underdark.
Yeah.
So I'd imagine that I'm just like fucking chowing down, shit's falling out.
I mean, I'd probably be eating slow because I'm like
It's at this point that Tyrone, you recognize someone in the crowd.
Lucas Hemingway.
Weirdly enough, just in a moment with your passive perception of you being, always a pretty paranoid personality.
Okay, keep going.
Okay. You see a face that kind of, when you entered, you thought maybe, and then as time's passed, you're like, no, that's him. You're not even going to remember who this is, Xavier. But Tyrone, you know for a fact, you're so committed to the fact that you see a man that you met by the name of Hexler. He was a gentleman that you shared drinks, smoke, and like a hookah with at the casino. Way back in the day.
I do remember that.
You sat in one of the lounges
Yeah, I was
while they were
chilling for a
taking
little bit.
baths.
Yeah.
And you were smoking the communal pot of tobacco with a weird political tiefling guy and this guy named
I remember
Hexler.
that 100%.
Yeah, and then the Hexler guy was a member of, and you would know this. Fuck it, you would know this. He
Who
was
shot the
part.
shit?
He was one of the guilds of the Monster Hunter people. He was part of the Hunters Lodge.
That's right. Oh my god.
And he,
Dude, it's all coming back to me.
he had recently been hurt, and he was taking vacation at the casino. This was in-game like 8 months ago.
Yeah.
This is before you traveled the seas. This is before the Rift. This is before you even made it to the academy. But you see this guy, this humanoid individual, in the corner, smoking a pipe and reading a book. That's all?
I'm eating my steak, and every time I come up, I'm just like,
Yeah. He looks slightly more aged than when you last met him, and he's still kind of dressed in a little bit more finer cloth. But you pick him out of the crowd because he's not wearing silks and stuff like the rest of the people. He wears like the bushy collared, like over the top medieval fancy garb with like the 3-pin corset vest, like an admiral's cloak almost, very over the top flashing. But you see him enjoying his drink and pipe.
Who's over there?
a guy I met a really long time ago. I take another sip of whiskey, and I eat another piece of my steak, and I fucking jump up. I gotta march over, dude. I know that.
You do know that guy.
Does he still have steak on his plate?
I'd say in your haste, maybe a bit or two. Maybe a piece. It's tough, but it tastes good. You approach the individual. Who could have known?
Imagine
What a weird callback. Out of all the important characters in the game, I chose this asshole.
Dude, I was hoping it was gonna be Loriendal, and I was gonna be like, oh, Psychic Lance.
I'm gonna kill him right
I'm
here.
blowing his head up in the middle of his bar.
As you approach him, you get to the foot of his table, and he is kind of seated like just under the stair in what you would consider a booth. It's a carved like bench seat of granite, essentially, and he puts down his book and his oh my, wow. Hard to forget a face, well, a beak such as yours.
Tyrone.
Theron, yes, yes,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Theron, Tyrone.
Yeah.
Tyrone, please take a seat.
I pop a squat.
What a, I wouldn't even necessarily call you a familiar face, but what a face to see in Kinrock. Well, wow. Wow.
I'm feeling the same way.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm honored that you would even remember me. It's
Well,
a treat.
Theron was eventful.
I would
So
say.
how could I forget?
Yes,
I mean,
that
come on.
was, wow, that was, it's great to see that you are safe.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh, okay, well, in all of the lands of Airtiran, I would never get, sorry if I'm flustered, tell me, what brings you here to Kinrock? I know you're a man of the finer cloth, right? You enjoy the nice things in life, and that's why we hit it off. What brings you here?
well, kind of traveled all over since we met.
I can imagine, yes.
Right now, I'm here with a friend, and I point over to my table over there, and everyone
White
waves.
the cast. White the cast.
I'm waving while I have just a steak in my mouth.
Warriors, no doubt.
Yeah, our dwarf fellow is from fucking, I don't even remember the name of the place. From Kazdaral. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of like whenever I sit, I'm like fucking holding my chest. I'm like everything.
He's a man of the faith, and he was called to come home
Ah.
somehow. We don't know how we're getting there.
I was
but
about to say, Kazdaral seems like a tall order. Out of all the places to choose to travel in our climate, you'd think you want to go south, away from the bad.
You'd
I mean, I
think.
want to talk,
But we've marched into the bad, it seems, everywhere we go.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, that seems to be, yeah. No,
Take
well,
piece out of Roller's book.
I mean, I would love to catch up. I have all the time in the world as long as I'm not keeping it. Dude,
no, it's been a long day.
he,
We're
like,
relaxing.
You watch him snuff out his pipe. He opens up a case, and instead the case has like a small compartment, and he pulls it out, and you seem to notice his hand rolled cigarettes, like tobacco cigarettes, and so he puts out the pipe so he can take 2 of them, and he hands you.
Dude, I'm fucking, as soon as he opened it, I'm just like,
And he pulls out
Thank you so much.
a very
Tobacco?
classic like magnesium sparker. Like it rams a rod against like flakes of magnesium and it sparks. And so
I just light mine.
oh yeah, amount of tricks, of course. Well, I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Adds to the flavor. And he sparks it up. He goes, well, may I divulge at least my end of the story?
By all means, I'd love to know.
I don't want to be shown up by the amount of your stature. After the fall of Theron,
How did you get out of there?
Live?
It was, yeah.
well, unfortunately for others, obviously, as you may remember, I'm from the Hunter's Lodge. I have a couple of skills that I now serve in a more judicial sense, but at the time I was one of our big game slayers, and that helped me. I tried to assist in what I thought would be a quick and easy settlement, and then I saw the beast. It was a decisive victory for whatever came from the rift. In recent moons, I've tried not to think of it, but in terms of good beer talk, right, stories, I helped a couple children escape a collapsed building. Their mother, don't remember her name, started with an A. Absolutely sweet gal, and I felt maybe I could use my skills to at least save one. We escaped through the southeastern gate. We hoped to make it to Justine. Our hopes were quickly skewed, so instead we made a last-ditch effort to travel east to the wastes. Made it my way. I had actually traveled the wastes, hunting certain sand-like creatures before, and unfortunately one of her 3 children passed due to the heat, but we made it to Harku. Outside as we wore garb, and I bartered travel to the southern peak and boarded a boat. I traveled through the Gulf, and around the world we go, made my way finally landing back in the Ziegnan Kingdom in Concordia. I reconvened with the Hunter's Lodge, It took 4 months of drinking myself to the bottom of a bottle as a pseudotherapy, and finally re-enlisted as my job proclaimed to assist in the Hunter's Lodge's more logistical ends. I'm a little old now to be hunting the great beasts of under and above, but just old enough to have a silver tongue and wager for grants and scholarships for us.
That's fair. Yeah, sounds like things have been eventful for you, too.
Yes, they then decided to send me north here to advocate for a grant to build a branch of the Hunter's Lodge here in Kinrock. I've been told that, hell, I've seen it. The Golden Mountains hold some of the most formidable beasts of them all. In crevices and craters lie some of the most gigantic creatures that the material realm can see. So, in hopes of setting up a more centralized area of dispersal, I've been sent to speak with, what do they call him, the kin of the exemplars here. Yeah. I'm waiting an audience. He looks at his sundial, it doesn't exist.
There's also no sundown here,
Yeah.
that's for sure.
He looks at his pocketbook, sorry. He goes, in 2 more days I have an official audience, which I am absolutely stoked about. But since I've been enjoying the fine cultural brevity of the city, and it has been quite a treat. The dwarves know how to enjoy the finer things in life right after working some of the most menial and hard jobs I've ever seen.
Sure.
And lo and behold, just a couple days into this expenditure, my lord.
Familiar face, huh?
Yeah, wow.
That's crazy. You said you were in the Concord at some point?
I stopped on one trip in between, a layover, if you were, in the Concord, and then went to Concordia, just south in the Zeeman Kingdom. Yes.
How long ago were you in the Concord? Sounds like maybe a while ago.
That was before I took time off. Half a year? Maybe.
Because we were there not that long ago.
Quite the place to see.
Had a run-in with Hunter's Lodge down there, actually. They were getting ready to...
Oh, during the... Then yes, I came just after. I docked after their failed... Are you speaking of the party sent to hunt the great dragon at the peak?
Well, we don't know. We never learned what happened to them afterwards.
They were unsuccessful. 3 of their members were perished. 3 of the members did perish, and the group was only 4 large. Yes. The individual who survived, funny enough, that's half the reason I stopped in a layover there after Bargaining Passage. But I did speak with the Hunter's Lodge procurer, as we call them there, who is responsible for trying to elicit the contracts and the great hunts, if you will, was unhappy with the etiquette of their hunt. It was unfortunate. So, all in all, just a horrible, horrible expenditure from start to finish. Unsuccessful, kind of blacklisted from future contracts due to their etiquette upon returning. It's just a tragic thing to see.
When you say etiquette, what do you... I don't know that I'm following.
He...
Exactly.
Listen, I understand that many people don't see eye to eye with what we do. Hunting beasts is a sport, and it's a bloody sport.
I fucking just look at him and I'm like...
From across the bar, you catch a glaze.
Our Goliath fellow is very fond of hunting beasts.
Well, then maybe I'm speaking in appropriate company. And he kind of turns and he... And you approach? As you approach, he offers you a seat on the bench. You kind of squeeze in. You see this shorter man than you. He says, I hear my friend says you hunt beasts for sport.
This is a dwarf I met in Therwin just before.
Humanoid man.
Therwin became not Therwin anymore. We had a smoke, yeah. We had a smoke there.
You were there?
I was that, yes.
Takes another drink.
You literally conversed with this guy like 14 hours before it all happened.
Yeah.
This was the night before the circus when you guys were like, we're in town for one more night. Let's go to the circus.
Yeah.
Where were you in the city, Phil?
Oh, how was that?
At the casino?
Indeed. Well,
Were you
just outside. I was not there during the prospective lockdown.
We were in the casino. It was a mess.
It was a mess everywhere, it seemed. But I brought you over to discuss something with you. He said that you were there during the attempted slaying of the Great Red Dragon of the Peak.
Yes.
Well, I just was sharing, I guess, crying over spilt milk. Just wanted to speak with the Apple Company. We have a respect for these creatures, and I'm sure you can attest to this. If you make an attempt on something of that level of nature, a beast of that ingrained and dedicated portion of the ecosystem, there are steps to be held, and a respect to be given to the land. And they did none of those things. And for that, they were marked off for future projects.
Are you hunting beasts here?
We're trying to set up another lodge, if you will, a place for people to stop before hunts within the Great Golden Mountains. People under our code.
You're not going to be hunting another dragon here, are you?
We do not intend to. Do you speak of the Great One, the Golden Dragon? We would never dare.
That's good.
Something of that size. The stories date back millennia. Ages before even I walked this earth, I would never dream of it. Though I have heard stories he's been awfully rambunctious, assuming that it's him, terrorizing citizens. Weird work.
Well, nature's
The
been.
golden dragons terrorizing citizens?
Well, I'm not sure. Just the fog has made it difficult to
How long
discern.
have you been in this city?
I've been here about a week total.
So you were here when whatever that was flew over.
I heard, yes, the people outside were screaming. I heard word from actually some gossipers that were doing trade. But I was already inside.
Anyone know what it was that flew over?
I just assumed it was him. But no, I'm not sure. Exactly what piqued my interest as well. He has never ever been seen below the peaks unless it was for
Well, we
dire circumstances.
know that he had left the peaks.
The Golden Dragon leaving the peaks.
Yeah.
And what insider information would bring you to this conclusion? That is the most...
Fucking long story. I look at myself and I'm still wearing my academy robes.
Yeah.
We came from the academy.
The account. I see.
Yeah.
We also saw the dragon.
And we saw him and kind of, the wizards up there have different connections.
They have reason to believe he's gone.
They know he's
Oh yeah.
So, this poses questions then. I'm sorry if I'm being inconsiderate. You're more than welcome to invite the other crewmates
Don't
over
just
for
come
a
to our
drink.
table.
I'm literally
If
just
that would
sitting
be
there
allowed.
like,
Come to the table.
Absolutely. I did not think that
I
this...
still have steak to eat. So.
I didn't know rehashing such old stories would be such a...
There's like 4
Well, it
empty
seems
mugs
we've
in front of me at this point.
Somehow been in all the same places since the last time we met, which is just interesting.
So he comes to sit, and you see, he's not a dwarf, he's a human man. But he is weirdly unimpressive as a person. You've obviously never met this man. You've never met this man in person. He's just a guy. He's got kind of a 5 o'clock shadow going, but he's recently shaved. He does have bushier eyebrows as a characteristic and a very stern and stoic brow and jawline. He looks like a manly man. He is a mountain man by all accounts, but he looks a little bit more tailored up for obvious reasons given why he's here. But he sits. But my concern now is, as you know, I've hunted many beasts in my time, and I have been a part of dragon slaying parties. Some for good, some for bad. As a Goliath, I'm sure you've graced the mountain peaks. And your asking of that question makes me lead to believe that you are perhaps more familiar and intimate with these questions than you lead on. Are you from here?
Yeah.
I see. Well, then you know that the metallic dragons and their ilk, throughout all books that I've read, all hunter stories that I have gleaned, they are not the enemy.
No.
We only ever choose to hunt chromatics for that reason. They usually, although part of the giant ecosystem of where they may live, and even more so responsible for it at times, tend to have a grip on that ecosystem. And removing chromatic dragons can shift the ecosystem for the worse or the better. But golden dragons silver dragons, metallics. They are peacekeepers in the sense of all life, not just the beastly in the ecosystem, and we try to steer away from that. We would never dream of hunting the golden dragon. But it has been different to see and hear of the stories of whatever winged beast has been flying through the peaks, shouting in a way. This does not characterize the golden dragon as I've known him, but perhaps I'm being rambunctious. Things have been changing.
Could something
Yeah,
have been
the
agitating
The
him?
golden dragon is mountain as well. The wildlife is careless, profound.
I've also heard of similar things, and with what I know of chromatic dragons being responsible for great ecological changes, perhaps the golden dragon did in fact leave something has taken its place. But that would be a wild assumption. I mean, you would have to be going on some insane trust to believe that it is left.
I trust my own eyes.
Well, then I'm not sure.
And
Perhaps the Hunter's Lodge here would be more important now than I originally believed.
He wouldn't fucking believe it anyway.
Try to remember
We
if
did
yours-
see him.
He begins to take notes.
Oh, yeah, I say.
He pulls out that little
Out
address
of
book.
out of this conversation, did we see anything weird in the spires where we saw the man, the myth, the legend?
Well, we saw him.
We saw him walking.
We saw
Bear
the golden
in-
dragon fly off after a crater, and there was. a
What,
body.
was there anything else like with A, the what little wildlife there is, and then B, the environment? So I'm trying to remember if something
Not
like
really.
Not
You have
really.
that Ettercap encounter, but that was by the locals even said it's really not that crazy. Sorry, not Ettercap. The red shoe people, the little dickheads, the little
Red
gnolls.
cap.
The what?
Are they red cap?
Red. I think they're called red caps. Yeah, red caps. Either way,
I'm
you
just-
have
I'm just
that,
trying to think back.
and then you made it to the account. You did see a chromatic dragon above Therewind right after.
Was it chromatic or was it?
Oh, sorry, metallic.
Yeah.
You saw a metallic creature high in the sky right after you
didn't see
helped the
anything.
nomad.
Yeah.
We didn't see anything listed like what color it might have been.
You did not confirm its color, I should say. You saw it like miles away in the sky.
What if?
And we found the crater that
Are
it
there-
landed at.
Okay, so if metallic dragons can change stuff, can I think of other metallic dragons that might exist in our world? Because I don't really know of any other metallic dragons personally as Mason. Is there other metallic dragons that are just
Inherently evil.
Not. Wow, roll me the history. check.
Yeah.
Roll me
Don't tell me. What was that?
The only dragon Roller would know about is the golden.
the, other than what you've seen, obviously, the golden dragon,
What was the name?
I have. I
16.
just threw it away.
16 for the
what?
history.
16.
Yeah.
The name of what?
Our people have like a certain name for
What
it.
do you call it?
Yeah.
Zolala.
Because if there was a dragon over Therowind,
There
then
was
I
a dragon.
I didn't actually.
With a 16, I mean, you're an intelligent person.
Sure.
You've been part of multiple educational upbringings. You do not know of any dragons like in Aeltirin,
Sure.
aside from the golden dragon, aside from the ones that you've heard personally. So, what I already forgot like the given name, but the great dragon that lives atop the lava peak in the Cyber Concord. You've heard of him because you were fucking there. You,
Almost ran into him.
you
Yeah.
saw it.
Somebody will
literally.
ran into him.
I did see it.
Um,
That was funny.
and then
And I was like,
other than that, no.
Okay.
But but
what color was that dragon, by the way?
that was a red dragon. The one atop the peak was a red dragon.
So that'd be a chromatic dragon.
That would be a chromatic.
Okay.
yes.
So,
which as he states can also have insane ecosystem changes just by existing.
so what you're saying is it's a good thing I didn't approach the red dragon at the top of the mountain in the side of the Concord.
Perhaps.
Well, Tyrone's dead.
Get him. Get him.
Tyrone died.
Can
Look how happy she looks. She's like, I just killed a man.
Yep.
I have like the 4 mugs in front of me right now. I'd be like, ales for the table, please.
Anything for friends of Golden. I will be right back.
gonna
At this time, we've been really into exposition. She does return. It is 2 like burlap sacks that they have stitched together for you.
Hell yeah.
That's Great
Dude,
Depression
that's
clothing.
sick.
It looks like a kind of like a poncho-esque garb. It's like brothel pants. Yeah, it's like
I'm gonna leave it over to the humanoid and be like, by the way, my name is Molnian.
Oh, I have my poncho still that I
Hex.
made.
Excellent.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I don't want to fight
I'm a
that.
bit hot of this.
No,
I pull my poncho that I made back
Oh,
in the D&D
yeah.
town, and I throw that on.
There you go. Hexla, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Hexa, do you know of any other crazy? What kind of glyph?
Snip my
Like elders or like?
How much further do you plan on traveling around?
my edge.
Well, first, for metallic dragons,
This is obviously the golden.
there was stories of a beast that we were hunting locally from.
Damn.
All right, we're going outside. Someone's a little excited.
Well, at least you timestamped it. Shit.
Now,
Dude, you and I was-
Right, guys, we're trying to-
we're going to the glue factory.
To the glue factory! Oh.
I almost fucked her up.
Had to give her a couple of those.
I don't know if you care about the LSU Clemson game, but
All right.
LSU's up 7.
This into a USB-C.
I don't give a.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah,
shit.
you don't need it for hiding. That's right.
LSU's gonna win, boy. They're gonna win. Oh yeah. Louisiana. Oh yeah.
Louisiana.
Dirty swamp. Yeah. Dirty swamp people. Dirty French swamp people.
I mean, I don't know if French is what you call it.
Yeah, but they got a lot of French influence.
Creole.
They got a lot of French influence because it was French territory. I've been big on the U.S. history lately.
Why is that?
I don't know.
That's
I think
why
I'm
they
just
call
getting
it.
old.
That's why they called it a Louisiana Purchase.
I'm getting more into history, and I'm like, man, I must be getting old, dude. I've been like, because I listen to this podcast about Mussolini, and I'm like, man, history's fucking sweet.
Okay.
If I've been into history the whole time, does that mean I was born with ink status?
So
Yes.
regarding metallics, originally while I was in Veteran, I don't know if you remember, I was overseeing a hunt for what we suspected to be a metallic, and when we learned of it we were supposed to stop hunting it, but that party never came back, and so
Because didn't we see a dragon flying over whenever we were in travels from like one city to the next?
you were going from Justine to Theron.
Okay.
Well, we
that's
saw
what it
that, but
was.
we also, when we saw that metallic dragon the first time, it had left a crater where there was bodies.
I don't remember. I
Wow.
met this. Lucas met this fucking guy at the hunting lodge, right?
Not
Because he was like,
You
were like,
met the lead of the hunting lodge.
they were like, we're gonna go hunt a metallic dragon, and he was like about to go tell the party, we gotta kill these guys.
That's right.
You did meet members of his group right before.
So you had an archery competition with the guy.
I did have a archery competition with that guy.
Yeah. So we were supposed to stop the hunt, and before I could even give word to the party, once I learned that this transgression was about to be happening, they were unable to be located. What was your question? I'm so sorry. Oh, how long do
How
I
much
intend
further
to
do
stay?
you plan to travel?
Well, assuming I'm successful, I would just stay here for several weeks while I construct and negotiate terms and grants regarding building of the lodge. I hope they understand both its efficacy, what it can bring economically for the city, but also the need in these times. We're not mercenaries, but if you're going to find someone to perhaps slay a beast from an unknown realm, say a giant gaping anus in the sky, perhaps your best bet is to hire someone who's hunted larger beasts. Just saying. Regardless,
If that's just the anus, I'd like to see
No.
the whole body.
That sounds like my dream job. But
I didn't know you were so interested.
I
I'm
feel like you're
very-
already doing
If
your
you
dream
leave the
job.
party right now, I'm gonna kill you.
did I say I was leaving the party?
I know, but you're like, this is a dream job.
When?
This is a great segue.
Dude, you already are literally doing what this guy's talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know, just got scared.
We kill monsters.
When
And-
tasks are finished, I mayhaps give you a call.
Please do.
You know what a hunting lodge means?
I have different plans for this trip.
The lodge is always looking for people of hearty endeavor, and don't need to prove it to me. If you survived Theron, trust me, you can hunt better beasts than most of the people in our staff.
Dude,
If roll
you have
back
no
to our
idea
house,
where we've been since there one.
Remember the house that we owned?
You said you were in the
It's just
Concord after
litter.
we were.
Yes.
How was the Concord? There was.
That's it.
I made my own hunting lodge.
It was only my second ever time visiting.
Mhm.
But it
Surrounded
seemed
by her
normal as it
Yeah,
was.
so we
Luckily,
should
I come,
sure
from grants and
That's the
a form of government bureaucracy, so I have money in the pockets, and we have a station there, a lodge, hence how I was able to afford travel from the Concord to Concordia in the Zephyr. It seemed unremarkable, I suppose. There was, what I felt to be a slightly more stricter presence of the docks, but otherwise it seemed normal as the Concord can be, God forbid.
Yeah. The Concord's weird. There's some political some political troubles going on over there.
What a place to travel to, I can say. But no, I just intend to be here until this is seen through, and hopefully I'm here for a while, because I don't mind the drink, I don't mind the people. Sorry if it sounded maybe a little short-sighted, but the dwarven culture I seem to enjoy quite much. They are hard workers, and they treat themselves to what they deserve.
I would have to agree with that.
He sneezed.
Like, I'll try to say that like jokingly and be like, I
They
have
would
to
come.
agree. I would have to agree with that.
Odd question.
They begin to just amply serve you. They just freshen you up every time.
Have you talked to any tribes, Goliath tribes,
Goliath tribes.
on your travel here?
Not personally. There's obviously been an exuberant amount of Goliaths who have even tried out for the position or are currently employed by us. They usually seek us out. We don't necessarily look for local talent all the time. Usually it's if we're hunting on what they consider to be perhaps a reservation. I understand from what I'm told from people down even here within Kinrock, that might be the case when we venture into the Golden Mountains. There are native tribes that have yet to even be contacted by more civilized ilk. So we'll see how that goes when it comes.
As they start, like, because you said they were like kind of like bringing us drink. Can I like flag one of them down?
Yeah, at any
Like,
point.
Okay, but like as they're bringing a drink, be like,
Excuse me. This guy will be murdered on
Do
the
you-
spot if he takes foot.
do you happen to know if there's any Castrol refugees within?
Well, he's
that
not
you know
going
of?
in.
Oh,
No.
no.
That's why I asked.
Well, I wouldn't believe any still lived.
Well, he literally was like, yeah, I'm staying from
Oh.
as long as I
But I assume that whatever people did live may have fled here. So have you heard of anybody at all?
Not that's come across my table. And if they had, I mean, I've only had them keep them to themselves. I've never.
Fair enough.
Not many people talk about Coswell. I mean, it's a tragedy, really. Don't really want to remember the bad. It's unfortunate.
Yes. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course.
Yes. I'm like fucking.
I'll look through my notes, see if I have anything else to ask this fucking dude. Probably not, but
Who are you meeting with?
He opens his address book. I have a precautionary meeting with a where is her name? With a Broomley Gold Whistle. She's supposed to prepare me for the audience with a Mr. Brackenrock.
oh, we were just we know
Interesting.
we've heard of that guy.
Have you?
Met him before.
Do you? When is your meeting?
2 days from now. Some time to kill. It's quite a place to kill it, though.
Is
I
it
would
in
say.
the palace?
I'm not sure where. Well, my first meeting with Miss Broomley. I'm supposed to have that with somewhere in the Vault March, which is where we are. So that should. Oh no, that's incorrect. That's in the Rune Hall. And then she said if I'm successful with these conversations, she'll take me to Golan and I will meet him. It just says at his place of origin, which is just all she gave me. Yes, I don't know what that means.
Do you like tight, confined spaces?
Is this like a sexual thing, or what does that mean?
He lives down in the mines.
Oh,
Deep.
he lives down in the mines. I thought he was they call him the king of the example. I thought he was.
Going Blackrock, the guy that lives down in the mines or mines all day.
The guy that we were just with?
Yeah.
I thought
He like oversees the mines. He doesn't live in the mines.
I thought
That's the man like literally in charge.
Yeah, his
of
house
the whole
is down
fucking
there.
place.
But I thought they told me he was like the man to talk to.
But he is.
Uh-huh.
He's a miner.
He's the miner.
Well, I mean, if you look around, we're kind of in a mining culture.
We are in mining country. I
A
understand.
big,
No, you're right.
big,
you're right.
strong, powerful
I-
miner.
Maybe I'm just being short-sighted.
In fact, and I just reach over and I pick up the pickaxe.
That's quite the hefty tool.
This is his.
How'd you come across that?
We made friends.
This is why we're in this spot.
Yeah.
You've met with
Why I'm sipping on a free
He-
bottle of fine whiskey.
He took us here.
Wow.
He was just here a few
That is.
a while ago.
Are you? We're tied by fate. It must be said.
You're telling me, buddy.
Huh. Well, if he ever lends his ear to you again, please let him know that
I'll
no,
put in a good word for you.
that-
We'll put in a
That's all I can ask. I'm not. The lodge gets a bad rap. Okay, we've made some bad hunts and we've disrupted some ecosystem, but we're not bloodthirsty, crazed killers. That's not our point.
I understand.
Like
Let me give me this
Like
guy's
this.
name again. I want to know if I could.
Hexler. He begins to toil with your trophies. Hi, brother. Hi. Hi. Thank you for letting me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, apologies. I had to step out for a second.
No, you're fine. Nothing's happened. I simply I implore your skill. Some of these are great beasts. This is this a bullet skull plate? What a still slightly fresh, may I add.
Some of them are not.
He puts it in. He grabs the Bahana too. He goes, "Now this is a beast. Is this
Bahana.
Bahana?
It was in a cave.
A beast of this stature in a cave?"
He clung to the walls.
Wasn't Bahamut? Aren't Bahamut's in Underdark?
You definitely heard about being down there, yeah. No role needed for that, but they can live in any moist, dark. Shadowfell, Underdark.
Yeah.
They
They
ain't bad.
you of psychic ilk.
These are some trophies indeed. Perhaps you have a calling outside of mercenary for hire work, I might add.
Well, my stay away from Anam's Fang. I say that now.
Adam's fan. What is this?
My home. But how one does or lives at my home is by collection.
Ah, I see. Goliath, I understand it's part of your culture. Most of the time coming chief by the biggest hunt, if I'm led to believe correct. I see. And is the Adam's Fang, is this a big tribe or small?
I'd say it's pretty big.
I see. You say stay away.
Not
Nah,
too
it's
kind
fine.
to outsiders.
And you are from there. Well, you simulated quite well.
You could say that.
Sorry to poke fun. Sorry.
I
Wasn't
kinda
trying
just
to
I start rubbing the scar tissue that I have from the cuffs a little bit.
Ah,
I mean, I'd say we all have a pretty different background from where our homeland is.
I didn't mean to make light of the situation. I can only.
That's why I'm telling you to stay away.
I can.
It's either in the ground or to the flesh trail.
I'll keep that in mind. Let's do it again. Wow, I'm sorry, a little frazzled from that. I apologize for poking fun at the situation so dire.
No.
Regardless, yes, once we get set up here, right, that is the goal, though. It is to travel into the expanse of the peaks.
I pull out the map and I just point out where Anam's Fang is.
Western side of the reach. You guys are just unfucking satiable.
Those dwarves are fucking going at it.
Hey! Hey!
The fucking dwarves, am I right? Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
these
Hey,
guys.
Hey!
fucking dwarves, dude. Savages.
Come here, dwarf. Go play upstairs.
Yeah, dwarf. You're the one who
Me?
keeps saying. Forget it.
Do it again. I'm gonna beat you by.
Yeah,
You're gonna get beat up, dog.
who's their dad?
Stop it. Okay. otherwise, it's honestly just weird to see that our paths have crossed in some of the ways that they have.
It is odd.
I was almost a little hesitant to travel. She just giving me some love down there?
Yeah.
I was almost hesitant to travel from the Zegna Kingdom back up through Russia to achieve.
Tyrone is with the
Yes. We ended up deciding to board a boat to the east instead. We went around.
If you ever need to go back, take the longest way possible back, as in the ocean.
That'll probably be the best one. I appreciate you putting in a word for me though when you get the chance. I
Of course.
simply couldn't ask for more. It's,
We'll probably be seeing it in the next day or so.
Well, I mean, you've got armor under commission from him. So.
But you told me how you got here, and that your friend's trying to return to.
Gosderall, yes, that's what the plan is.
That's a plan.
Sent by Holy Pilgrimage from morning. My God.
See. Well, I'm not a religious man very much, but I wish you the best. Simply as I understand Kazarol's been closed for years.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out right now. Is,
To be fair,
everything's been shut off.
it wouldn't be the first time we brought a city back.
Well, yeah.
That's true.
Well, I wasn't there for that.
Have you? Just
I've heard
curious.
stories, though.
Have you heard any stories of a group called the Broken Bottles?
Yeah, of course. When I left.
That's us. Yeah.
Oh. That's us.
Like, we're
And
the-
I'll kind of shovel out the standard victory from behind my back. I'm like, oh yeah, we won this in the Titan Games.
Ah. Well, you more have a little bit more notoriety than I had originally anticipated. I guess it makes sense why you're here now, Ben. Yes, most people in the Zegna Kingdom have heard of Broken Bottles. Word travels fast, especially within Total Land.
What have you heard about the Broken Bottles?
Is there a bard playing right now? Is there a bard playing?
There is a group of bards. There's not like a solo
I just get
performer.
up. Excuse me. And I just get up and I go walking over towards the bar.
Full platinum.
You
play
go
of
up and
songs.
it's kind of like a piano bar kind of situation. There's a man like on some form of lute string thing and percussion instruments and such.
Are you guys continuing your conversation? Whatever you're about to say.
I can wait.
I go up to the bard. Hey,
He like leans in as he's like finishing his little song.
I have a song request when you're finished.
He kind of kicks a jar to you, and it has a bunch of pieces of paper in it and
5 gold.
drops a gold. Then he goes, and he like elbows what's essentially a notebook, pen and paper towards you.
Broken bottle song.
The Ballad of the Bottles.
The Ballad of the Bottles, bitch.
Okay. You write it down,
I read it
Can
down.
that be?
and you take
Do
5
we
gold.
know the actual name of the song?
I assume it's the Ballad of the Broken.
You didn't ask specifically.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
It's just called.
It's the.
It's by Jericho
end of
Leg.
world.
Jericho-
The song
make
about
sure,
it.
make sure it's by Jericho Leg.
The
By
song.
Jared
The song
Leg.
about a couple bitches is there.
The song about a couple bitches.
And I write it with I hold the pen so like this.
Yeah.
As a Goliath should.
You hold the notebook up here like this and you go.
You actually have like a chisel, and you start chiseling it in.
I have an idea.
You write that down
And I come
during
back.
this time.
And I come back and say that.
I asked what he had heard about us.
The story within the ballad of you fighting a demon made of bone. There has been,
Sorry to warn you about this.
weirdly
I-
enough,
I
in the
assume-
Concord actually, a story that had propagated through the group of the Broken Bottles. They had stopped on what seemed to be some form of political crusade. I see now that as you that they helped reinstate order. At least the story goes, the rumor with it.
I'm glad that's the story. Tyrone fucking laughs.
I literally look at you.
We restored what was it? Like order in
How are you doing?
Where?
Concord.
in the Concord. That's why I said Tyrone says, I'm glad that's the story, and he fucking laughs.
Something lost in translation.
Uh
This is
The outcome's
manageable.
the truth. The way we got there was.
I was just feeling brutalized.
Would you like to know something crazy?
Another 9.
Just
I
can't
am
leave your
starting to
mouth.
feel better. I literally like sit there and like.
Leader of the Concord.
Feeling good now.
Roll me a persuasion check.
What's my persuasion? It's hot.
Actually,
Start doing jumping jacks.
I wasn't gonna say that one, but
Doing handstands.
if he wants to say that one, by all means, pal.
24.
24. He looks at you now and he goes, no. Really? I've wanted to lead expeditions to hunt before.
That doesn't move your lips.
Hang on, wait a
I
minute.
thought the Concord didn't have a leader. I thought they were. I see. For sure.
100%.
He's a cool
As
guy.
real
though.
as those teeth are on that bag.
So don't hunt that one. He's one of the one of the good ones.
That is wild. To believe one would be able to assimilate to common era
I think
issues.
I think he enjoys being
Head on show. What a. Really?
Yeah.
God, I couldn't imagine what it must be to stand in front of you. You met him, I presume?
He turned me into stone.
He did turn you into stone. I forgot
He's like,
about
shut up, beauty man.
that. You were like, huh? And he went, petrified.
So I went, and then?
I'm literally derailing the fucking game.
And then.
But I remember you kept fucking saying it, and in game it was pissing me off.
Yeah.
I'd be like, and then this happened. You went, and then. I fucking remember.
It's like
Oh,
that.
I was getting so fucking mad.
It's literally exactly that fucking meme I said earlier.
Yeah.
It's like me coming into D&D ready to risk my character's life for
Yeah,
some
over a
stupid ass
joke.
joke that's gonna piss the DM off.
and then he petrified you, so you shut
Yeah.
the fuck up. And I remember you went, well, I didn't say that in game. I went, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did.
That was
Anyway.
bullshit.
He laughs at you. As he does, the percussion ends.
We gotta like get some dude on like Etsy or like Fiverr, just like
Dude,
have him make a
we
song.
got a Bardcore Broken Bottle song.
You make a Bardcore Broken Ball song, all we have is $5. Please, please.
Molder made a missing foot.
We could do
That fucking
Beauty's
Beauty's
you.
I'd say anything. That
More
dingbat, the dingus.
There you go. The dingus.
The wingus. Wingus and dingus.
Let's go find Molder.
The more I look at Xavier, the more I think he should have like a rapier in his hand, and just like start dueling people that he sees. Yeah.
Anga!
It's because there's a strand of hair that keeps falling like kind of down, but it's like adding to the mystique of I'm a duelist. I'm a duelist.
I'm a duelist.
My name is Xavier Wicks. You killed
Thanks
my
for making me
father.
do this again. They do change their tone a little bit and play a little bit more percussion-heavy sound.
Really?
And you see, what they weren't singing before; they were just providing ambient music. But a small dwarven fellow approaches and begins to shout into what is basically a toilet paper tube to try to like enunciate his voice. Like it's a megaphone. For though they're cracked and rough around, oh, gather round and raise your airs. I'll sing to you a merry tale of heroes bold and spirits wild, the broken model, fate's own child. In Titan's trials, blades did ring. They fought like storms, like winter's sting. And when the dust and blood did clear, the broken bottles stood sincere. A demon maid of bone and spite, they faced it deep in dead of night. With steel and spell, they broke its thrall and sent it crumbling. Bones and all, through ruins lost and shadows deep, they ventured where the cursed ones weep. With treasures found and legends spun, their sagas only just begun. So drink to them, brave souls and free, the broken bottles, yet victory. For though they're cracked and rough around, in broken bottles true hearts are found. Begin people to go, woo! And they continue on this little medley. And as it goes, they'll release like one of the verses once in a while to kind of keep the mood of the song up, because it was requested for a hearty 5 gold. At this cadence. It's definitely different than how you originally heard it. They probably
Creative liberties.
Yeah, they probably adapted it for what it's worth based on what they knew about the medley. But there you go. And
gold, well
you see
spent.
Hexler like, well done. Well done. Really have made something of yourself.
Kinda.
I hope I haven't taken too much of your afternoon, just in general.
Oh,
Honestly,
man.
We have time to.
It's been a long fucking
I was
minute.
here to get shit
Holy-
housed and go to bed. So
Not a bad place
As
to
much
do
as
it.
I want to go to the gates of Khaz'ral again, I do need just a couple days rest.
In all my time I've traveled, I haven't even heard of anyone going to the front gates. I assume they were still closed, bolted shut.
Yeah. Well, the original plan was to go through the underways, but
The Undercross, yes, it's quite an expansive.
it's completely closed off. We would have to go through branching ways, and then those aren't quite mapped. So.
That does pique my interest. Then, what is your plan?
Just to reclaim it for my people.
But how?
Probably.
I'm
through,
sorry. I just.
Probably through bloodshed. I mean, there's quite still ogres there. If that unjogged beasts. We've gone scorched earth with everything else. Might as well do it again.
We know one speed, and that is kill.
Oh.
Full speed, 100%.
We
All the
literally
time.
deviated from the full speed brute force, and he got crushed.
and
so
I make sure that
true.
these furnaces that burn everything around stay.
Well, it's like,
cool.
kind of right. You know, you're kind of right on that.
But hey, like I said, we brought one city back, dude. We can fucking do it again.
Yes.
Well, in my short time here, even I've heard the great stories of the Undercross and all the paths within. Hopefully, you find what you need.
Is the undercrossing still open?
No, it's not. They completely blocked off. That's what
Well, the Undercross is open, but from what I understand, the branch that was supposedly
Yes.
the byway that leads
Yes.
to Khaz'ral was collapsed during its fall. The dangers that spilled forth from it were too much for Kinrock to handle. But those are just what I've heard of by a couple of days here. I didn't know much about the Great Bastions before I had arrived.
I mean, have you even heard what was in Khaz'ral anyway?
I don't originate from here.
I mean,
I heard-
probably ogres,
I heard whispers from the
dragons.
Underdark that the trade routes got cut off, but I didn't hear much more.
Honestly, unfortunately, as a non-native, I've only been here for 2 or 3 days. Well, about a week now, as I said, but not enough to know the full history, unfortunately.
What
I
can
know it was tragic.
assume is on the other side. It's ogres, maybe some dragons.
Well,
Tomorrow,
if you've slain
I'm
the
gonna-
And then the bunch of underdog beasts, because with all those explosions that happened on the day of the fall, probably gathered quite a few.
Because right now I'm on like 8 dwarven needs. I'd be seeing double.
What I could say is, with the beasts you've slain, if that's the case, the ogres should pose you no issue.
It's still worrying though.
Unintelligent beasts. I've hunted a few in my time.
Yeah.
Easy slays.
Yeah, but if they were enough to overthrow a kingdom,
But
Numbers.
ogres don't travel together. I guess
from what I remember, I was knocked out quite early in the attack. That's why I'm still here today, actually. So.
I mean, I guess when circumstances are dire enough, right? Anything will band together. Creature, human alike. Ogres are pretty simplistic. They have a hard time even structuring sentences, let alone orders and battle invasions.
I mean, it's baffling. We don't even know. Like, I wouldn't even know if any ogres like within the area, right? Like from.
Not normally, no.
Yeah, it was a peculiar day. You know, it's kind of off.
Sorry to make you rehash it.
No, I don't care. I've made my peace with it.
well,
I simply hope that it is as successful as you hope.
hopefully,
And I have faith.
hopefully the next time you hear about us,
You'll be another Bardskin.
yeah.
The city will be ours.
I sure hope so.
I
What are you
really,
opening with Kid
really
Rock?
hope so. Fuck.
hopefully
really
get.
thought so. God damn it.
I mean, the overarching plan is first retake Castrol and then hopefully get people to come. I mean,
What's your plan after you take it? I'm presuming that you will. I mean, you have done greater far deeds. What's next for... what's your name again?
Only
Oh. What's next for Moan? We're always looking at the Raj if you need something
get
for your
people
time.
to help rebuild. I know we established a really good connection with Kinrock whenever I was a child. But,
You're willing to
maybe
take on
claim,
that?
maybe claim the throne. Just on my own.
You're willing to take on that responsibility?
We need another bastion for the dwarves. So be it.
It's a valiant and noble effort. A goal far outreaching what mine is.
Yeah, but killing dragons is quite cool. Dude, fan.
For the moment when the heat of the battle strikes its
Because
hottest.
even if I was to reclaim a throne, or claim a throne, that's political bullshit. Killing dragons is always exciting.
Well, as with anything, the higher you get up in any social circle, the more difficult it becomes to get things done. Yes. I don't necessarily love my current position, but unfortunately after my accident and he pulls open his leg and you see he's just missing 80% of the muscle mass of his thigh. It's just gone. Like it's healed over all weird and there's just like probably like, I don't know, 8 pounds of just just scooped out.
Like a Dr. House
Like he
leg.
got like he got bit. As he like kind of pulls down his waistband and you're like, oh wait, whoa, holy shit.
What did that?
Funny enough, something that shouldn't have been able to. Nothing extravagant.
Those are the ones that get you.
Yeah, nothing. I got complacent. It was a small displacer beast, actually. Panther size, not even as large as the others.
And I pull out the thing from the displacer beast that we killed in the cave.
Oh, you've done me proud. I can say that much. I don't hate the beasts because
It
I've
almost
slain
got
many
me.
bears, but they're insidious, smart little fuckers. And in a little bit of short sleep and complacency, it found its mark. I found mine soon after, but I'm almost too late. It's the small ones.
It always is.
A man who slayed dragons devolves to pushing pencils because a dog bit me. Unfortunate.
Well, the man who killed dragons need some direction from the people who know, so I don't think it's that
And
bad.
he's also alive.
Well, I appreciate the kind words. It's nicer than I've ever gotten. from
I
you, those
almost
orange.
died today,
Great beast.
actually. And then all of the pain from today starts to
You got all the adrenaline's gone.
Dude,
Yeah.
you've had so much whiskey, you are
Wait
fucking like,
a minute.
Hold on.
And I go, oh,
Yeah.
excuse me. And I just get up, I go over to the lady, bed.
She goes, oh, yes, I mean, I'll say it's covered under him as well. Let me grab you a key.
Thank you.
And
She
I'll
just-
look at Exler. I'll be like, he had like 40 tons of rock falling on him
It
today.
was a pleasure you graced me with your presence as it was. I don't need to take any more of your time.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
She soon returns with what is, so it's a key, but it's a thin piece of sheet metal that's been stamped in the shape, but it's like looks like a credit
Oh,
card.
okay.
So
Yeah.
it's like a credit card size with a bunch of teeth on the edge instead
that's
of like a
cool.
hole.
Almost like a hair, like a comb.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like a very futuristic comb.
I take it, and I say, you've been a pleasure, and I slide her 2 gold.
And she grabs it. She looks at you. She goes, "You've been more."
Thank you.
She
And I
takes
think in my head, I'm almost 8 feet tall.
Wait,
and you're
wait.
3
Can you
feet
show
tall.
me to
This
my
doesn't
room,
work.
though? I don't think I know where it's at.
Timestamp. That would work.
Why wouldn't it work? Do explain in great detail, because I'm not cutting this. Why couldn't you, 8-foot roller, have sex with a standard busty barmaid of dwarven descent?
Yeah, come on.
How tall is she?
I don't know. Under 5 feet.
Under 5 feet. Okay, how tall is a dwarf?
I feel like Mulder's probably like 5 even. 4 or 5, 4.5.
Are they 5 feet?
I'm like 4 foot something.
They're like,
Not 5 foot.
I-
I feel like most dwarves are in the 4 foot range. I don't know what it is for like classical Dean, like what your picture is, but whenever I picture
It would
dwarf, I
work.
picture
Yeah,
like 4
no,
feet.
that would, yeah.
It would,
if you- if
it would
you
definitely fucking work.
You're
Let's-
twice her size.
Let's think about the average human in this time is probably like 5'8".
and they're like a foot shorter.
Dwarves are typically between 4 and 5 feet tall.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
It would work. It would work. It would
I
work.
just
You literally
I give her
split
one of
into-
those, and I go up the
Okay,
stairs.
you give her one of those.
Actually, they probably have very muscular.
Anyway, you.
Oh, I go over to Hexler and I go, it's been a pleasure.
I'm just glad you shared your stories.
Hang on,
Genuinely a pleasure.
Can I get the
And I had
TLDR?
He got a key to a room, and she gave him a hand.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh.
This is what you do when you're Saturday
I
night.
winked at her. I go to bed.
This is why my girlfriend thinks we have gay sex every
You watch him leave and go to a room. You open the room. They seem to have given you quite the room. It is one chamber. It's got 4 beds.
Did you take that from
All the same size?
They're all
Yeah.
like not
Okay.
queens.
Yeah,
they're all
we're
like
good.
full.
I'm sorry they're not fucking cold.
It was yours.
Pretty
I thought
good.
it was the one that was over in
I
Brady's.
take off the
Probably my
disgusting
birthday
pants
gift.
and I look around. Is there another like type of wash mix?
This room does have a pail. Yeah, it has a clean
When
water.
I take the
But
disgusting
They
pants off,
refuse to get cold right now.
I set it aside, and I give myself one more good wash, and then I head to
They're
bed.
not bad.
Okay.
They were
You head to
blowing
bed?
my guy.
Did you follow him?
Yeah, sure.
Do you do everyone?
I'll follow him.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna show that
Okay.
one forever.
You're good.
Oh,
hang
we
out
taking a
with
group this.
my homie and sing
Yeah.
a little bit more.
When
You guys hang out.
when Hexler said like ogres are easy slaves, I was like gonna lean over to him, but I was like, oh, he's taken.
I know that's kind of peculiar.
I leaned over to
If
Roller.
ogres are, I wonder. Do I remember like how numerous they were from the attacks?
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
There's a lot of them.
That's like the one thing I'm worried about. Was like whenever we get to Khosrawl, is that I feel like we can handle a couple, but if it's numerous in number, like yeah. Plus, honestly, Underdark beasts, right? They go off the sound. They're like, hey, yo, what's going on up there, man?
Hey,
Dinner?"
all I'm saying as an advocate for the devil, Fireball does the same damage to 1 target as it does to 28 targets. So
I know. I'm just thinking.
Draco just went through the curtain and fucking farted on his way out.
nice, bro.
Aw,
Let him
babes.
have it.
Ah, fucking. But I leaned over to Roller. I was like, easy slaves. Get us some easy lays. And then he proceeded to
Yeah,
fucking-
honestly, this
he
is
proceeded
why-
to turn her down.
This is why Kenzie thinks this is a gay sex party. Right here.
All I'm
So
saying.
I'm all for it.
I'm all for it.
All for it. Just saying.
All I'm saying is get into character. It's time for Brady to
I
put
told
on
her, I was
the
like,
face.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically, Molnir slept with a busty masseuse, and she was like, "What? What? Are you serious?"
Yes.
And a tiefling. You didn't
You
actually
tried to
pick
bed
that
the
up.
tiefling.
Yeah,
You
I
slept?
did say, I was like, then I tried to bed this tiefling.
You did
And she
sleep
was like,
with her.
What?
You did actually sleep with her.
Was her name Kenzie?
No, he didn't. I don't think you later. The
No,
are you talking
no,
about the
I
book
didn't.
woman?
No. Yeah,
I did not.
No, he didn't like. He didn't.
cuddled her.
You had a night with her.
You slept with her.
And she was like, okay.
Yeah, literally yes.
Yes, literally.
I'll sleep with you.
You guys
So
are
anyway.
bad.
Don't taunt me like that.
Yeah, I've woken up with Brady's nuts in my forehead. Alright.
Metaphorically and metaphysically.
Don't think too much into it, Izzy.
Lick my ass, smell my nuts, give me something nice to touch.
One of my greatest friends.
I need that on a sticker.
Dude, I'm gonna put that on my fucking
Broken
car.
Balls bumper
Yeah.
stickers?
One of my better moments.
Oh god.
Hey, Hexler.
Yeah.
Did you
How
ever
are you,
meet when you were in Theron? Did you ever meet the owner of the casino?
I just take this ball.
Oh, I think he waited my table, checked how we were doing.
Oh, grab the,
Um,
I'd imagine it had
Dorian,
glassware.
Doral, something like that.
Would you like some?
Started with a D.
Yeah.
Remember that much.
I forget what it's at. I have it written down somewhere. But yeah, he was from around here, from what I remember.
He was up here? Oh, I had no idea.
That's where he was from.
I've been shown the scars.
I have no idea if he made it out of there. I'm assuming he
There's
did.
one that I don't like to talk
He-
about.
Yeah, I haven't even returned to Russia or anything close to it.
And I'll show you the.
I was just wondering if
We gotta wait. We gotta get all our attention for this fucking juicy role play.
if he'd been seen up here, since this is kind of where he was from. But
I wouldn't know. Maybe ask around. This bar is a good place to get information. I can tell you that. I've gotten a lot more than that's why I'm spending my nights. Trying to learn about the culture before I go with an audience with the gentleman.
fair enough. Very enough.
What were you saying?
We were shown scars.
We were showing scars, yeah.
I show him the acid burn from the troll that almost killed me, like in the beginning of the campaign.
Yeah.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ. That's a throwback.
Man,
It's my whole right.
I still
hand.
feel like
It's just
Tyrone has the best scar.
The
the
get filleted in half sword
Yeah,
from
from
one
story.
piece. Yeah.
From
It's like a
the
crescent
story
moon.
of-
Yeah, it's a crescent.
Statue.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Because
it
you
was
got you got butterfly.
Waxing or
Yeah.
waiting?
What was that dwarf's name? 'Cause I
Waxing or
think I have the wrong
Excellent.
name.
Or not
No,
excellent.
the dwarf that ran the casino is what he's asking.
Oh, it was something so waxing.
Silverbeard's the last name,
Silverbeard.
I
but
was just growing back.
Silverbeard is what you think he was. He went
He gave another name.
by Doric Steinberg.
Ah, Steinberg.
That is what he went by.
Yeah, Steinberg.
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 I have his name as Zato Silverbeard.
That is when you discuss
I get
with
it. Sure.
somebody.
I don't like talking about
This is your backstory, bro.
I know. I'm trying to remember it.
You were asking about.
Oh,
Big
the
ass-
dwarf. The
big
dwarf
ass
is
fucking like crater.
The casino owner in Darwin.
Yeah, no, but
It's
we got that
bang,
information. I
yeah.
want to say from the dwarf that was in
I show you
one of the cities that we recently visited
Dude,
in the last couple of months.
Ogre is,
Scribe
like,
from my father. I
so
can't
lucky.
Maybe
Oh.
we should ask about that guy, because that guy was fucking weird.
What?
Silverbeard?
fucking snake wizard that
Yeah, I did ask him about it.
when I died.
No, we should ask around here about Silverbeard.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because that guy was fucking weird.
Yeah, it was weird. I mean, he had a bunch
I've
of
been-
artifacts
yeah.
from Khosrow.
Yeah.
I was Barnacle for
That's why I think he's fucking weird.
You've never
There's a dragon, dude.
No, he's only salted.
Wait.
Calvin.
I was going to hear you from Caparnicum.
I pieced together Brady's whole entire story. I'm just gonna keep it to myself though.
I forgot that it was
What?
campaign.
I know the whole story. I know the ending.
I just
So
put it
what?
in another glass.
Your campaign. I
For
know
that
that
one.
one. Know everything. But I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
What is he saying?
What happened in the last
Here.
4 milliseconds?
I've just put it together. You know. It is what it is.
I understand it now.
Yeah.
It took 3 years.
The
The fuck do you mean?
What do you mean?
Wait, what was
I don't know.
What do you get?
Want to share it with the class?
No, I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
I'll give you
Okay.
a PBR.
Anyway, so he gets
No.
smited. His god takes away his powers and he dies right now.
Thank God.
I just feel like I have like the concept map of everything that's happening, and I'm like, oh, all right. I feel like in Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Charlie has the mailroom episode.
Maybe we should ask.
Where he's like,
Yeah. All the strings.
I got
Yeah,
it. I got
there you
this.
go.
Okay. I think I have anything else to ask. Yeah, I think Tyrone's looking for a sit down. Yeah, well, Hexler, I'm at 40 out of 86 HP.
It's been a pleasure.
I'm not feeling so hot, so I'm gonna.
I genuinely hope you enjoy both your time in the city, but he leans in. He goes, it's not. It's just nice not to talk business for once in a day. I don't have many people on the road that I travel with, and it's great to see familiar faces. I really hope you and your crewmates have success in your future endeavors.
Well, I hope that we come across each other at some point, and it seems
Yeah.
like we probably will. Seems
We're tied by fate, it would seem.
based
So,
on how we met here.
Whatever. If you see me around, please, you're always welcome to share a drink. And as he says that, you actually see outside the portcullis of the tavern, the light outside dims, which is weird because you're underground.
It's dark underground.
Yeah, but they have the lights.
They're blowing them out.
They're giant
Nighttime.
braziers.
We don't have windows in our room.
It's like when you have a
No, not
It's like when you have a fish and you do the day-night cycle. with
So
the
only
light.
these two know
That's
the
what
lights
you're
just in?
They wouldn't. You wouldn't.
I'm sipping my whiskey. Laying in bed. If I
He
get
goes
picked
up.
How many beds are there in this fucking room?
4.
Twin or queen?
They're all full.
Fuck yeah.
He goes, well, I probably should retire as well. Thank you. If you learn anything about the dragon predicament, that is unfortunately my business in the sense that
I just
it's what I do for
glass and I pour
pay.
my glass full of it and I
So
suck a bottle
please
down.
don't hesitate to share. And if there's anything I can do to share with you about your future, I will do that as well.
Do you have any idea where, if you were to hypothetically set up shop here,
I heard about
where you would be at?
a gin.
I think my proposition has us staying in the building the
I
lodge.
heard about.
Hold on. They all have names, so I'm going to tell you the actual name
Sure.
while we watch this YouTube fucking ad.
I like trees.
I like trees too. Can I go back down to the bar?
Hold on.
I was gonna go wash up, but then I dropped some fucking
He drops
lore.
more.
Russia, Cider Concord. Okay. Why? Oh, it's not in this Word document. It's in this Word document. Kinrock. Hold on, I'm getting there.
We're getting there, baby.
Isolated. I promise I'm trying. Okay,
You're good.
it should be here. Okay, so he says. He is intending to build it in the Ore Earth.
Or Earth.
Hearth.
Or
Orehearth. That is a hall that you have not traveled through yet.
Okay. Well, I will note it down, and I'll give you a shout if I learn anything.
Appreciate that.
And jump up, fucking stash my bottle of whiskey, what's left of it, in my bag,
And you retire for the evening.
and I am heading upstairs.
Yeah, I'll return.
And you wanted to go back downstairs?
Yep.
Okay.
I dropped some character lore.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar and be like, "There's something that I've heard whispers about, and I was wondering if you have any. Do you have any gin by chance?"
Shit. I have some fine liqueurs of that ilk, yeah. Bubbly, if you will.
I'll take your finest.
Sure. Things come it to me, and she gives you a small. It's smaller than a fifth, but bigger than. It's like a pint. But it seems to be in like a very smooth, almost igneous glass-like case.
All right. I'll hold it. I'll run upstairs.
Yeah. You now have that as your person.
I'll bust open the door. Roller, I got it.
You found
I
it.
got it. I got the gin.
I finish this glass of whiskey really fast and I set the cup down.
Are you expecting it to poison you? I'm confused.
I was like, I told her, I was like, I've heard whispers from traders down below that there's a liquor that tastes of the trees.
It's it's like minty. It's peculiar for you.
Does Rolger like it?
I mean, honestly, I feel like out of all the liqueurs, that's probably the most like abrasive to the senses that you've like had. That's not like oaky and natural. Like it's very like mentholy in the sense. Like this one in particular is very minty. I don't know. Would you like a minty bubbly drink?
Bubbly.
In the sense that it's like
This
very
tastes
light
like
on the top.
nature. I want it to taste like a beast. You have a stronger version of this.
It's strong though in comparison to Lingo. Yeah. You're so deep, like
Quite exquisite, I must say.
I would just give you the poison condition at this point, but you're gonna go to bed, so it's alright.
I'm shit, man. I drank 3 cups with him while we were upstairs.
Yeah, you're cracked.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I would be stumbling at this point.
Yeah, you guys
like-
have been at a bar for like 6 hours.
Yeah,
Basically.
I chug this, and before I can set the glass down, I drop it on the floor and I pass out.
Before I go to bed, just so that's what I'm kind of doing, I'd like to pray to Mordant.
You pray.
I want to ask him guidance moving forward on how to get into Khosrol, because it seems like every way that
Didn't
we
we get a
know
magic
of is
item
pretty much closed off,
last
except
session?
for the Underdark,
There's
where it's
something
just
that I
this
need to
labyrinth
attune
of mazes that might end
Oh,
up
there.
there.
The little girl gave me something that he did.
Roll me a history. Or religion.
We haven't
History.
long rested since
Cool.
then.
I don't know what I'm looking for.
I'm going to attune with
24.
that pendant.
24.
As you take a moment of course, you do hear his voice almost in a little bit of a hollow, wispy sense. Which has been so long since I have been visited by the voice of the dwarf within Kinrock walls. It wouldn't be a crusade if it was easy. I know your fate will hold you through. Do not falter. You will on the way. That's all he says.
Cryptic son of a bitch.
Dude, Morgan, we need a little bit fucking more than that, bro. You'll fucking figure it out,
That's
bro.
it.
You'll fucking figure it out. Come on now.
Here, we have a pickaxe.
You do have a
Yeah,
pickaxe.
get to it.
Hey.
Fucking get to it, Molnir. Tyrone
Molnir.
will stand and fucking watch.
Here, listen.
Just
Molnir.
Post it up outside.
Dude,
Hear me
Tyrone
out.
fucking
With on
hates
you
being
stand
underground.
you stand with your legs kind of like outwards so your nuts are hanging. That way, no, you're like. See that?
Dude, I'm
I
wearing
mean,
like
business.
15 pounds of robes.
You are like-
And they would
Like,
still
I'm
see
layered
they
up.
still see the package.
How big are Tyrone's balls in lore?
They've grown in size since we
In
started
lore,
this campaign.
roll a 20.
Yeah, roll a d20 right now. This is in inches.
Where's
In
the
inches.
D100?
Bring me the D100. Yeah, let's get that. D100 for how big Tyrone's balls are.
In millimeters.
No, that's not it.
It's in the
In
it's
inches.
The,
That's the roller.
You get a 99.
all the way to the back. Please don't break my table.
I'm gonna, you know.
This is in inches, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
I hope you're like 4.
4-inch
Oh my
diameter
God,
nuts
sometimes I
are
forget what
fucking-
this
Those are
even is.
huge. Are you fucking kidding me?
I
the
love
fuck?
that thing. It's so much fun.
God damn.
Whenever
It's a
he
meaty
does
fucking
his
ball.
divine intervention, I get so excited.
Roll it up in the hand because you know it's not going to roll a lot in the fucking bin. There you go. Give it a couple good spins. There you go.
I was trying to kill all the
Okay,
ogres.
Tyrone's balls.
R.
21.
Could be better. 21
Inches?
inches in circumference.
20, yeah, 20. That's still, you know, they're like this big. around,
They're-
each one.
That's a fucking pizza, dog. What the fuck?
It's like a personal.
That's how you describe the size of the pizza? Dude, you got 2 dominoes between your legs.
pizzas.
Give me the fucking deal.
You got crazy pepperoni sitting
hey,
between
up
them.
He
top.
was just like, it could be better. Like it's not already a fucking small pizza.
True,
Like,
true,
Fucking
true.
Jesus Christ.
You got a deep dish pepperoni.
He's got like a,
He's noting down the size of Tyrone's
I am.
balls right now.
That's what I'm doing.
no, he's got like the little.
You're gonna
foil,
have
and then
disadvantage
it's
on all
just-
dexterity checks from now on.
He's got this spiral fucking thing, and then just burn. That's why he has to wear robes, dude. He can't wear pants.
The only way I can hide it.
Disadvantage
fellas.
on
Here, I'll
stealth
take the
checks.
D100.
Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
I agree.
You know what? I'm going to red lights because that's how I feel emotionally.
Shut up.
I feel like it's time to be hostile.
What do you mean? This
No,
is fun. We're
Okay,
playing.
this is way too aggressive.
Molnir,
We're playing D&D, dude.
Yellow's cool.
Molnir, I know
I
your version.
Huh?
for
I'm
it.
long rested. I go
They
up
may
and I
have sealed
wash
up
up
the
and then go to
underway
bed.
from
Yes.
Kinrock.
I want to not be
because we're all-
fucking disgusting after
But I highly doubt they've
floor
sealed up the
fucking all day long.
underway from the Underdark.
The problem is that it's not mapped. Unless you know the exact way to get to it. Because that is what G-Man said. I don't remember his name, I'm sorry.
Who said what? What are you asking?
About
Golan?
the Underdark.
Golan.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
He said it wasn't mapped. I asked him. Like the only way access to Khazral is through the Underdark, and nothing is mapped.
I would be honest.
that he would know. He went in detail saying like he didn't build the city.
Yeah.
He knew how to get to it from the Undercross, but like their accesses, exits, and entrances from like the wilds of the Underdark wouldn't be privy to him. He's a Kinrock noble and a native.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. Fucking no one has a map of the Underdark, but you just so happen to have someone who knows a lot of people.
There might be city plans. That's what we'll just look for tomorrow. I take a long rest.
It's crazy to me that like so many people live down there and they didn't bother to make a fucking map.
Well, from
There's a map of the Undercross.
okay. So the thing about the Underdark is it's constantly changing. If you make a map of settlements, those are going to be wiped out by next week.
So why would
There's
you live
specifically.
there?
Man,
by
That makes
choice.
any fucking sense.
Man.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
man, it's almost like I'm trying to not do that. It's almost like that's my whole goal in life.
They're
is to not do
specifically
that.
talking about the entrances and exits to the city, like tunnel-wise, that aren't like part of the Undercross or like natural traders. Like where, kind of, sort of like the breach of the mine. Like where did Kinrock choose to put entrances into the Underdark? Sorry, not Kinrock. Khaz'Dral. And though they don't know them because you're asking people who live in Kinrock, and the only way they got to Khaz'Dral was through the highway, and then they went, fuck that, and they turned it off.
I never went to Khaz'Dral. They usually came to us.
And most people you can trade with were from Kinrock anyway. Khaz'Dral came to the Underdark, but not often. They weren't as often.
It was not.
No, they don't.
Kinrock was the big trader. They had a lot more Durgars and Deep Gnomes and settlements in the Undercross that also interfaced with the Underdark, on top of having a fucking... They named it, but I have to find it in the notes. The name of the gate that just enters the Underdark. They have a giant road from the Undercross that goes in.
Yeah.
But you all... Let's get a little bit of change of something. You all long rest.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
I'm not gonna
How many
say it,
spells did I have left?
but you know my class, so I think you know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, change
and
some
then I'm
spells?
gonna-
Actually, it's quite
Well, no.
Didn't have
Anytime
any-
anyone's like, I pray, you're just like,
Oh,
God, forget.
Be my guest. Go
I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say my usual nightly prayers. I'm not gonna ask for anything specific.
Please do.
But I'm gonna attune with that pendant that I got.
Yes, I will give
Last
you the name of the items.
Session.
Ooh, that kind of sounds funky.
What the fuck is this?
Royalty-free beats music. That would be a great producer tag. Royalty-free.
You just want like an average ask song, bro. Whatever. Somber music. You awaken as you begin to catch your bearings, go through your belongings, and interface with the world. The tribulations of the last day, which you almost kind of forgot all happened in a singular 24-hour period, barely fade off your shoulders before you realize the size of the task at hand. But you have your allies, your friends, for most of you, your family. What do you do?
I would like to try to find some sort of library, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, I still have that armor on, don't I?
You do have about 100 pounds of steel.
Yeah, I'm
hanging
gonna
around.
go to a blacksmith first. Thing is, I don't want to be waiting out later.
I said I was gonna go to the library right away. I didn't want to do something.
Here, you can just tag along with me. We'll just head to the library after.
Sure, we can do that.
What does that note say that he gave me?
What are you looking for in the library?
That coin.
Oh, that was his seal. He said if you needed to speak to him
Underdark
at any
maps.
point, you
Yeah,
can
that's what
produce
we're
that,
covered. We can both
and
go
they will
together.
find him so you can get an audience with
Yeah.
Golan.
But you said you'd let me
They
know.
call
He
it-
said he would
they
let
call
you
it
know
the
when the commission was finished. He said he'll send word and be seeing you soon.
I've heard these are fantastic.
I'll tag along to kill time.
Wait. Can I have inspiration?
No.
You're just gonna tag on with them, is that what you said?
Yeah. You want one? You want a peanut butter cup?
Peanut butter cup!
Peanut butter cup.
Peanut butter cup!
Pass it around.
Thank you.
I'd kill for a peanut butter cup right now.
What's a
Wait,
Okay,
who
you want
who would you kill for a peanut butter cup?
I would kill you for a
what the
peanut
fuck
butter
is a name? Because I was gonna say like just in roleplay, because you know like when you're hungover, they say like a hair of the dog. You have
You
a
guys
little bit
won't
of
learn
liquor and
from
it gets rid of the hangover or whatever.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck is a hairy underdark creature? I was gonna like just off the cuff just be like, oh you know, hair of the dwargar or whatever the fuck.
What?
I wouldn't know off the top of my head. I mean, What?
Like hair of the dwarf.
There you go. Rhymes.
Hair of the dwarf.
Hair of the werebear.
You do leave. And find yourself in the city proper. The immediate amount of people overcoming with trade and market goods that are going about their days. And you are in the Vault March currently, which is like the more diplomatic section of the city. You were brought here because you thought obviously you were going to a meeting with Golan, and then everything happened, and you just remained here for the evening. You do talk to a guard, asking, hey, I see these things. He says, well, if you're looking for blacksmith, your best bet would probably be in the Iron Rest, first grade hall. For library or archives, you're going to want to go to the room hall. Points to the back of this chamber.
Do you know if they would have like city maps and that sort of thing in the library?
I mean, I'm sure they have some record of how Kinrock was built. Yeah. Cool.
Sure. And like Undercross as well. Like some sort of-
Well,
maybe some. It doesn't have to be the newest. I mean, they might have made maps at some point.
maybe. I don't unfortunately have the time to peruse, but I'm sure someone there.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
Where do you go first?
Black.
You guys walk through the city, the whole, and you get to that section that you're backtracking back to how you first arrived, and you're going to the first chamber, the oldest of the chambers, the Iron Rest, where you were greeted by the guards. When you get close, they have these giant looming like archways that kind of ripple through the rock that allow you to pass, that you've gone through already once, but this time as you approach, they kind of look you over and step in front of you for a moment. And they go like, visas, please.
Oh, I'm not talking about envelopes.
All's in order. Travel safe. And they let you through. As you continue into the Iron Rest, the mood gets a little lighter. The Iron Rest is a little bit more rambunctious. Instead of like just people walking around doing business, it's people walking around doing trade, playing in the streets, kids throwing balls, the occasional fishmonger. Well, not fishmonger. There's a fucking fish down here, but selling steaks of
Underdog fish.
Yeah, underdog fish. And underdog beasts, and there's more like apple carts, if you will. That's that type of feel, even though there's not apples. But there's a lot more real world application of people going about their daily lives in this chamber. You're directed by multiple guards that you ask along the way before finally coming to a Where are my NPCs? Sorry. You come to a shop. And, the guard that's escorting you at this point, as they've seen your visas and know that you're probably someone of importance. He points you to this building, and you see it doesn't have a sign or blocker, but you obviously see the forge furnace, and there's work being done within. Yeah. And you enter, and you see, lo and behold, it's a dwarf. He's wearing a brown apron, singed and burnt. His beard is gone. He has this handlebarish Hulk Hogan style mustache of kind of gingerish brown. His hair is singed at the ends, but otherwise, Brad Pitt swept to the left. It's kind of shorter. Pretty standard. You see him hammering a piece of breastplate as he stops as he enters. And he takes off his little, bifocals, his fucking goggles, and he turns to you. And he has a really hard time adjusting as he's, come in.
Hello. And I produce the breastplate. I'm like, Was wondering how much it would be to fix and fit this. If not, I'd be willing to part with it.
Okay, let me
Yeah,
take a look.
Yeah, of course.
See some serious battle damage.
Yeah.
He goes, oh, I don't want any harm.
Why not?
It's yours. Get out. Leave.
It's no harm. These people attacked us. I was able to make you.
I don't want anything to do with that time.
What is it with that?
Our business has between us.
I'll put it to the back and I'll be like, I'm sorry for any trouble I've caused. We're new to town.
I can tell.
Can you give us some background so this doesn't happen again?
He puts on his glasses. He goes, if I give you background, I'd be feeding into the pain and anger. Please leave.
That's fine. Sorry for the trouble.
He goes back to,
I'll put down 2 gold on the table and be like, I'm sorry.
and he continues to hammer away and soup on it.
I'll walk out. Well, that was peculiar.
And I walk
How
out.
did it go?
Can I like produce the armor again? So the insignia that's on it, can I just like fucking start scraping it off?
It's like
Or is it-
burnished into the metal.
Okay.
So it's texture, like it goes above. It's not just painting. But like I told you, well, you wouldn't know that. It's been fucking 2 weeks. It's like branded into the metal, but not. Like you can't brand metal in the same way. But it's like what they probably did to it as a kind of, from a forging city, is they basically have what is basically a wax stamp. They fill with molten metal, and then get both pieces of the metal hot, and then to it until the tin or the zinc or whatever solidifies, and then you have a 3D printed stamp. Is basically what they did.
Alright.
So it's like hard metal that makes the shape, and then they painted the color of the shape over it.
Alright. Interesting.
You re-enter.
Excuse me, sir. I'm not.
He goes, what is it I can do for
Are you by any chance the man that was ordered to create a plate armor for a bigger fella?
I have no commissions of that type.
No commissions? I was just curious if.
Are you looking to buy?
What do you got?
I've got armor, blades, bludgeoning equipment.
What's your best weapons you got?
There's weapons. I've got some fine morning stars. If you're willing to swing to kill.
Rover likes morning stars. What? May I see them?
No. Sure. Puts one down. It's more of a truncheon than it is a morning star. It is a solid mass of molten poured metal that forms a truncheon, like a giant club, and then he just basically tack welded on spikes.
Sick.
It's just a fucking ginormous weapon.
That's
Okay.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's actually hilarious.
Stats on that.
This seems to be a finer made weapon, but it doesn't seem to be magical.
Okay.
It's just a standard morning star. It's like a 1d6, I'm pretty sure.
Anything you got that's got a little pizzazz to it?
You want pizzazz?
Dude, show 'em what you're working with now.
I go, and I just reach
Out
out
of
my
the
back and I
ether.
just pull out my great sword and I lay it on the table.
I've seen somewhere.
Indeed.
Most of my arms are made with pizzazz within. I'm a craftsman, unfortunately. In the sense that he like ting, touches the giant ruby on the bottom. He's like, whatever innate magical essence is in there. You want something like that? I cannot get it. But the best bet would be to go to Broomley Goldwhistle.
Gold whistle? That name sounds familiar. That's the guy that he said, right?
You've heard the name before, yeah.
Alright. I ask him, is there a charge for sharpening this?
Throw me a syllable, I'll make it happen.
Sounds good. I just lay a cold comment.
As soon as he picks it up, he's like, oh, Jesus, you lift this thing. You can tell the man's a little elderly.
Yeah. Do you want me to walk it over?
No. And he like brings it across the floor
He's sharpening it. It's okay.
to the grindstone.
I'll just hang out while he grinds my sword.
You guys sit outside.
Yeah, we'll
for-
probably just chill. Be like, "Thank you,
For the service provided, it's a pretty quick little like shoe shine, if you will. The weapon looks identical to when you gave it to him, but you do check its edge. It is better. Not only is this weapon literally cursed in the sense that it is being eaten from the inside, but also was used before you got it, and you have since put it through mud since you got it.
Yeah.
But it does seem to have a finer sheen to the portions that aren't covered in coral. Or the like old dry colorless coral, if that's what you can call it. Like the barnacles.
Thank you. Alright, just throw it back to the void. I walk out.
Doesn't even get it. Okay. Alright. You walk out into your
That
apartment.
guy's just like. Back to work.
I walk out and I say, gold whistle.
Gold whistle.
Yeah.
Gold whistle.
Let's go before we hit up the library. Maybe he'll buy this plate.
Where is this gold whistle?
Pretty sure he operates from within the vault march. Where you came from.
Where did he say he came from?
The vault march.
That's where we just came from. We're gonna go to the library first.
Okay.
To the library.
Time cut.
Well, luckily to get to the vault, to get to the rune hall, you have to go through the vault march.
Oh shit! Oh, I thought it was
To the thing.
You begin to go
deep
deeper into the mountain as you travel through the vault march, and you get to the back to another thing, and you're now like fucking miles into the rock. At a point where you were carted again at the border of this chamber and taken within. Now the rune hall is expansive as the rest of the chambers. The giant columns, the braziers that give that illumination of sunlight, if you will, from underneath the subterranean layer. The houses and buildings are very ornate. Most of them now not even built of stone, but built out of like a culmination of metal and alloys that like make basically sheet metal rivets and shingles that they're making these houses out of and these buildings. They look very modern day Seattle-esque. I don't know how else to explain it. It's very peculiar.
Like California houses? Where they're like squares?
Yeah, like very like cubic,
Yeah.
geometric shapes, octagons, and brass like beams that are holding these things together, like forged metal instead of lumber and stone, which is a very peculiar building material. That's what they got. The guards, obviously, as soon as you enter, are a little bit more stiffened than previously, and they do ask, well, what are you here for? What are you looking for?
The library.
Opens up his little like guard book that he has on the lane here, and he's like, you want to go to X Street, up X Street. You'll see a giant dome.
And gold whistle?
Oh, gold whistle. Well, of course, he's right up the street. His parlor is on the corner of X Street as well.
Shit, we need a gold whistle before we go to the library.
Sounds good.
Sounds closer.
Thank you, young
Thank you.
man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm probably.
young man.
How old are you?
How old are you?
245.
I'm
He's
260.
old.
I'm older than you, young man.
I'm doing
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh no!
Oh no!
He's not persuaded.
What's yours?
What's yours?
9.
12.
Damn it!
Oh! He looks at me down and goes, "Is this how you have fun?" Walks away.
At least I have one.
You don't look a day over.
You get smited and your character dies.
You don't look a day over 150.
You know, at least someone has a concordance in demeanor.
I
You walk.
just flex my pecs and I walk away.
Yeah. As he's walking away, and I'm just like, these youngsters.
Yeah,
you're
old as shit. Yeah, you're like several thousand years old.
No, I'm 250.
Yeah, he's older, but not oldish. Or oldish, not older.
Which for drow standards, 250's old as fuck.
I'm 10.
Well,
I'm 10!
I'm just saying,
old man.
because drow can live like 600 years, right?
They live the same as other elven kind.
But because of the Underdark, they don't usually live to 600 years.
Their life expectancy is not
75.
as long,
25.
especially as a male. You approach this
As a
building.
male, the life expectancy is anywhere between 1 minute and
3 seconds.
30 years.
As you approach this corner parlor, as he's described it, it looks kind of like there's a lot of glass, lots of glass. It looks like a bank building. Like it has like a circular entrance that has like just giant bay window panes, and then a flat part where you go in and you see like a futuristic steam stack that's just pumping smoke into the air of the chamber. You enter, you see a man. He kind of smiles at you, and he has a golden canine and then a chipped front tooth. So it looks really cool, looks really shitty, and he goes, "That's me. Hi."
I just show him the coin. I go, I believe you're making the armor?
Oh. Turns, he goes, right there. And you see like 7 pieces are like laid on a mannequin, like off the ground. It's not finished yet. I've only been working on it for a day.
I know it's not finished yet.
Oh,
we were
okay.
just stopping in.
Yep, right there.
This young man.
So I have some
Young man.
another gentleman said he had wanted nothing to do with it, so I understand. I didn't realize we're new to town, so if there has any proclivities that you're against, and I said, as I'm setting on the table.
I see why you didn't want him to leave.
So can you? The old man did not explain to us why. We don't understand.
It's an insignia.
Yeah, but why is the insignia bad?
Oh, it's a mark of the deep root.
You know, the deep root just bad people.
Well, where'd you get this from?
From some guys trying to kill us.
Well, okay, so you got them off of a person.
Yes,
That tried to
deceased
kill us.
person that tried to kill us.
He's deceased now.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And why is he deceased?
He tried to kill us.
Okay.
So
So you're confused.
No, but like, I mean, could you, hammer
Who are these?
Who are these people?
Roll a persuasion check. An advantage, one of you.
Yeah,
Or
you
both
roll
of us.
advantage. I know yours is better because you got a swift tongue.
18.
So the bus barman said.
18.
Ogres is
Well, I mean,
I still can't believe that, dog.
they're individuals. They're not very nice ones. Deep Roots is basically, how do I say this? The mercenaries. Well, the organized crime of Kinrock.
Oh.
I like.
That's all
I'm
you
like
have to
looking
say.
at you guys. I'm like. Sorry, we didn't know.
They are one of the last few truly outlawish factions within the walls of the Great Chambers, but they are unfortunately quite a problem for us upstanding folk. They believe that the chambers themselves, some cultist fanatics, but they're really not. They really just pride themselves on the acquisition of gold.
The reason why we have an additional point of the helmet, we have these is because good old Brackenrock and us were traveling with,
Hence the armor commission. That makes sense.
and they didn't want Brackenrock to travel.
Rackrock's an old friend of mine, Holden. Nice young man. Should have seen him in his prime. What's
He
important?
looks better than he does now.
The man. He gets around. He gets around.
He was. All right.
They made an attempt on it.
He literally looked like Brady explaining him to us. He looks like prime Ronnie Coleman. Yeah, when he was in his prime. What? What? That's insane.
He kind of looks at him down and goes, "Well,
It just turns into a Baki cartoon.
if they were there, someone paid a handsome coin to
We
take him out."
know who paid the handsome.
Oh yeah. Rumor has it. What's that politician's name? I don't know.
Horrible.
Horrible. Rumor has it Horrible is hiring these guys.
So Mr. Golden has beseeched upon me. Well, I'm not going to speak out of turn. I simply build the armor and repair it. I don't speak ill of it. Most people don't want to get their hands on any memorabilia of the Deep Root, for obvious reasons. If you were found with this, it means you killed one. Now, they only commission these pieces of work for these individuals at a mighty price. Well, this man is probably high up on the food chain. I wouldn't expect the problem to go away so easily. But, your members of, friends of Golden will hammer it out for you, yes. It'll cost you for this. The commission has been full, working overtime.
How much is it?
Well, luckily it's almost close to your fit. It's received extensive damage. Missing a piece here, shilling there. This is dented in here. Say 200 gold. I can get it back to you, fully operational.
And it's like full. It'd be a
Full plate.
So it'd be because I have splint right now. So it'd be like plus what? Plus 1 AC.
It'd be 20 or it's 19. I believe full plate is 19 AC without any bonuses. And then if you had a shield, it would be 20.
I have spells.
Or is it 18? Let's find out.
So I have 17 right now.
It's bigger than that.
I hear, yes, it'll be 19 AC. Slam the goal on the table.
It's yours.
Might be 18 then, I'm thinking. I'm about to tell you.
Yeah, I want to say it's 18.
I haven't had a campaign.
I
with
mean,
someone.
+1.
+1's fucking big, bro.
It is 18. Disadvantage on stealth.
I already have that.
18
I don't give a fuck about
I don't
that.
give a shit about that.
requires a minimum of 15 strength.
Got 20.
You must don and doff your armor.
Yeah, so I have to take it off with.
To put it on, it takes 10 minutes to put it on. To take it off, it takes 5 minutes.
I
to
can
take
wear
it
my split mail to bed for like if we're outside, right? Like I could, like if I have, because I have split mail right now, I can wear it to bed.
off.
Or is it too heavy where it's like, dude?
If
it's
you
like
have
right
a suit of heavy armor that you are using as your battle-ready armor,
and then I have one in my backpack.
you are also not going to be carrying around 90 pounds of riveted steel in your backpack because this alone,
Just ask.
yeah, unfortunately, like you wouldn't be able to like.
Yeah, this was the reason I didn't want to do it the first time.
Yeah.
But we're getting
Desperate times call for desperate.
We're getting level 12 D&D. Level 12 D&D. And how long would it take?
I'm gonna finish that, hoping to have that done maybe say just after tomorrow's rest. So this afterward, second day from now.
Second day from now. Yeah, let's do that.
Wonderful.
Gonna give you some extra on top just because
I'll put it
it's hot. Like it's.
obviously, I'll remove the insignia bonus up and that will.
I don't want you to be caught with your pants down, so to speak. If let's say one of them walks in and is like, "Hey, what is that?" So we'll give you 250.
Appreciate the patience. I'll make sure to let Golden know of your generosity. Do you want me to stamp anything upon the pauldrons after reforging?
I'm actually gonna pull out.
You know what's funny? I was gonna ask this dude
do that.
to
That'd be
stamp
sick.
my armor.
Oh, you
I'm
should
gonna-
ask mine.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. It's
Can
in
you
my
stamp a-
fucking notebook.
And I just take out a piece of charcoal and I use my really.
What?
I've drawn really
You
good
draw
actually, and I draw.
Historically.
I
draw-
have my cloak of thunder.
I draw
created, but
this
don't have
bottle.
drawing.
I'm not sure.
broken bottle
broken
in your
slab.
head.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. I mean, I have my cloak of thunder fury that like it was hand embroidered. I'm gonna like
Fuck,
kind of
dude.
like pull around and be like, "Can you do this on it?"
That's an extensive design, but
It does. It can be as simple as you want. Just a hammer and a lightning bolt.
he like takes a piece of charcoal and I'll do my best. You'll miss some of the details, but
That's completely fine. Could you also do like on like one of the pauldrons, double B's?
I can do that. Sure. Takes no extra work.
Yeah. Like
Broken bottle.
where is it at? It's on here somewhere.
Usually I'm good at drawing, and I swear. And I show
Literally,
him
here, can I use a piece
a
of
7
notebook
roll
paper?
of a broken bottle, and I go, just a bottle that's broken.
It looks like a phallic cylinder, and that's it.
I go,
It's
not
just
to, don't draw this.
How would it look
just
with
a
a double
bottle
B?
that's broken in half.
a bottle broken in half.
Thank you.
I can.
No, it looks.
Sure. I can make that work.
Shit.
Luckily, what you are trying to describe is
So
quite
they're like
simplistic.
connected. Oh, sorry. Slow your pen.
I can stop
Those
at
are
any
actually just
specific
an elaborate
area
plan.
right on the chest plate.
My nice pen.
Traditionally, I can do that.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
It's a G2 pilot. How nice can it be?
It was very nice meeting you.
Yeah,
I'm an
even
avid
nicer to meet
G2
you.
pilot.
And you said tomorrow?
After
tomorrow?
Tomorrow, end of day for yours,
Okay,
perhaps if I'm
it's
lucky.
okay, you're retarded.
And then another day, at least,
Thank you.
for the refitting of his.
Do you sell weapons?
I do.
G2
I sell.
pilot
I
is the
sell all
worst. It's
types
all
of-
about
An
the
old man
Sharpie
with a
0.5.
The handlebar mustache told
Actually,
me about
0.7.
Ah,
The
you.
Sharpie pen 0.7.
oh, that.
When do you got?
Feels like you're writing the thing.
I've collected many a thing in my time. What are you looking for?
I wrote Mason is a G2 pilot hater. Be sure to unfriend Willie.
Something like that.
Two-handed blade.
It could be anything, just with a little extra.
You're
Extra
looking for
spice.
something that has perhaps a little bit more of a bite
Yeah.
to it. Yes, yes.
Yes.
I can give something with some bite.
Did we ever get
These things are mighty expensive.
Okay.
What should we get?
If you're sure. He turns back. He goes, the biggest and baddest thing I have with
maybe I
bite.
think
to it."
maybe
And he returns with a halberd. Introduces. The halberd top is it's more of it's more of a glaive than it is a halberd, but stat wise it is a it's got this giant sweeping. Oh no, it is a glaive. Sorry, I want to make sure they have the same. Okay. It's got this it's a 8-foot haft, and then at like 5 feet is when the blade starts. It's like a bardiche, if you will. It's just a giant fucking circular disc that just barely overtakes the top and kind of almost goes back into like a full moon at the back end. Giant fucking piece of weaponry. Hefty to wield, but does actually have reach. You have to.
I have 600 gold. So.
He says this. I smith myself, and I sent out to be enchanted after my completion of the work. Chapman wasn't exactly as much bite as I wanted, but it did what it needed to do. He produces it. He takes like a piece of like charcoal off the table, and he drops it on it, and as soon as it hits it, it sparks it, like blows apart the charcoal with like an electronic discharge.
May I?
Please.
What does it do?
Hey, man.
Well,
It was originally supposed to cast and be a conduit, but the mage ran into a little bit of a snafu. Instead, now it contained the conduit in itself. Upon dealing damage, it deals an additional 1d6 thunder damage.
what is the base?
1d10.
1d10. Okay, 1d6.
But it is not a plus weapon. That is its enchantment. It's very similar to the enchantment that his weapon is. It's a base roll damage type weapon.
I'll keep this here.
Sure.
What else you got?
Well, not nearly as that. He walks away. You hear him, "Ding, ding." And as he's looking, he goes, "So what brings you here, though?" I thought, "Oh, well, I suppose the armor, but
We were in the neighborhood.
in
and
the city."
Yes.
I should ask. Like, why? What made you run across my dear friend, Gordon?
This young man is
This young man.
I am
Looking-
quite young.
looking to enter Kazdaral.
Huh. I wish you luck, fella. I do.
I've
Well-
heard that quite a bit.
And we're here to help him.
Maybe these items might be helpful.
Yes.
One. Let's pull up the stats. I gotta control F it in my fucking shit. Control F. This is the. Whoa.
I had one of the greatest sandwiches of my life today at Nala. It was fry bread, a fried egg, 2 pumpkin slices of Spam, and American cheese.
Really?
Oh my god.
Wait, where was it from?
At the powwow. We're gonna go get some, because it's at Indigenous Eats.
Where's it at?
Right back on Zega. They have a food truck out there. Sorry?
No, I was listening. I'm just getting this more. I found the item in my but I just have the description of the item for some reason in my fucking notes, but not what it does,
And it was $11.
which is just horrible. But thanks for that, Brady. Where would I have written this? Let me think for a second. Did I put it in D&D already? Let me check my homebrew items in D&D. Did I really transcribe already? Where's my fucking homebrew copy then? Ah, yes. I have found it.
Caught in the act, dude.
He produces a singular gauntlet.
Like
Like a giant bronze gauntlet.
Okay.
You see what he pulls it out of from immediately strikes a little bit of precariousness nature. You see him undo a double chain on a mahogany box.
Ooh, this is gonna be good.
And he opens it and is standing in the middle standing in the middle of this velvet case. Chained to it and within a caged bar that he unlocks with a key is a singular bronze gauntlet with a dull hue and a single ruby inset in the center just below its knuckle. Each finger seems to be modeled after the arm of some form of beast. So instead of them like being fingers, they look like plated hands, like plated arms. And they each have a small obsidian claw at the end of each appendage. He goes, listen to me. There's a reason it's in this box. I'm convinced, after discussion with many a mage who helped me identify this thing's nature, if you put it on, it doesn't come off.
Oh shit.
So
Our
how did it get
first
in that box?
first
If you know
item.
that. Wouldn't someone have put it on and
Oh,
still be wearing
there's
it?
one way to get it off.
Ah. Is there
Roller's
anything
probably
left
fucking
of the guy in there?
salivating. He's like,
I know.
it has beasts on it.
I was in the middle of a foray with other merchants and craftsmen, not many better than I in these parts. This is not one of our creation. This was found in the underground. Some ancient ruins, who knows? A tomb, perhaps?
You know what it does.
I'm scared to find out.
Hey, man. Stand back. Stand back.
It explodes in your face.
You cast Detect Magic. As you do, you get energies off of this gauntlet. It is a left gauntlet, if it matters. You get voices. You hear whispers in your head. You feel it emanating off you. It calls to you for a moment. It asks, "Wield me."
Want to.
But the objective
You don't
desire is
understand
overruled by your immediate precaution and safety measures of a known and experienced adventurer. The magic type, it is some form of enchantment, but above all, it is cursed.
Like you aren't already cursed by like 40 fucking things.
Apparently, I did already put it in my homebrew, which is crazy.
Also,
So you're telling me that you would never be able to sell this to anyone?
I'm telling you, it's still expensive as it is a relic, but I do not feel safe giving it to any regular person.
if you just
If you-
put it on and run it
Well,
up
did you
building,
see-
what's it gonna do?
Where he got his sword from about 45 seconds ago?
I've met the peculiar man here and there. The only reason I show it to you now, do you see what I had to do to just retrieve it from its box?
Question to Brady.
So stressed out, I'm talking the wrong voice. Yes.
I can punch with this thing, correct?
Well, no matter what, you can punch with it on, yeah.
Is that, I assume, is...
You have no idea what it does. Whatever Detect Magic does tell you it is enchanted, but something
What is it?
about it is not identifiable.
What are, like, the knuckles like on that thing?
They're like standard cauldron knuckles, so like they're... Sorry, not cauldrons. Like, they have a fucking name for them, a medieval type of gauntlet.
Are they pointy?
They're more rounded than they are pointy. They look like they're modeled after like a shoulder blade. Like they're little, each finger's an arm. Like it looks like an arm. It has like bicep and tricep and then a hand at the end of it. You have little hands at the end of your fingers.
That's fucking crazy.
It's a weird looking piece of like demonic iconography.
How much?
Do you know what it does?
No,
He said no, and then we detected magic, and detected magic said, "I don't know. Could do anything, Draco.
This
It could do anything.
This
Draco.
here?
It literally could do anything."
I understand. I understand the danger. I understand what it could be. That doesn't mean I can let it go without a return. I paid a lot to make sure that this relic fell into my
How
hands.
much are we talking?
1,000 gold. Flat.
How much do you have, Rolga?
With some trades, enough.
Are you okay? Hey, man.
Rolga, can you buy me dinner for a couple days?
Roger's like,
because honestly, I
have
love you to death,
78.
but the amount of curses that you uphold is and I figure we should add to it.
Roger's like, I can't get any more cursed than I am now. Shit.
Can you do 950? Fair enough, 1,000 it is. Never mind, I'm sorry.
Roger,
Try.
I pull out the Mace of Fear.
Okay. Well, wow.
Fear!
Okay. That's an item that you have and have never.
I
Wait,
pull
when
out
did
the
you-
+2 dagger.
That's true. I remember that.
Actually,
I-
hey,
Hold on.
Spear of Blood.
Hold on.
None of us have used the Spear of Blood.
You put that down.
God, sometimes I forget how
You
many
tell me,
fucking
put that down.
items you
Put the
have.
Spear of Blood
What was the
in.
name of that pendant, by the way?
I'll put
By
the,
what?
What was the name of the pendant that
Oh fuck! I got it. It's in my. That's not a homebrew item. I have it. I just have to find it.
Can I put the Spear of Blood on the table? Also in trades
You
for
put
this.
the spear blood on the table.
I'm sorry, I just really don't
How much
wanna
for
forget.
how much
Yeah.
how much for these? I want you to know. We slayed a giant demon for these.
Is that supposed to change the value?
No, but I figured you should know.
It's just a fun fact.
I just want to make you,
It helps.
I just
with,
want you to be
hey,
impressed.
It helps with selling.
Part
the
of me
item, right?
almost
And
hopes
I lay
like,
down. Funny enough, I didn't have it equipped like a dumb stupid pants. I had the scale mail equipped when it got shattered. I still have the Elven chain shirt. I want to know how much that is first before I put this in.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get some ballpark numbers here.
So the +2 dagger.
Are we sure we want to get into more curses
Real shit.
after all the shit that you have
No,
going on?
I'm
What
good.
Roger dreams of doing.
+2 dagger.
Yeah,
makes
I
you
know.
fear-
No, I know what Roller dreams of doing.
Yeah.
Rolger has different dreams. I know that Rolger wants to live to see his dreams out.
What if he put it on and then all he heard was survive, and he's like, "It's Semyoanya's gauntlet."
So the Mace of
the
Fear,
odds of
the
that.
Spear of Blood.
Correct.
This gauntlet from this cursed gauntlet from the Underdark is certainly gonna be.
I also
something
don't have to put it
else.
on right away.
+2 daggers.
You also just don't need to
3
buy it,
items
but-
so far.
Mm-hmm.
We all agree.
That's how.
Yeah.
That's it. That +2 dagger belonged to a very important person.
I don't remember where you got it from.
The politician that we murdered in the Concord.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was from his house.
Really?
It was in his nightstand.
Julian, whatever.
Yeah. Julian Decora. Why do I know that off the top of my head? That little
I'm fucking
dickhead.
Inspiration.
Julian Decora.
YT.
Man, okay, I gotta like fucking source these fucking items because I know the Mace of Fear is like super.
Yeah, it would have been a good one to use at some point, probably. That probably would have helped in our fight that we just fought.
It does poo-poo damage.
It does a regular amount of damage, yeah.
Yeah.
All he cares about is numbers, buddy. I want
Yeah,
numbers.
I know, but like,
He
dude,
is.
all those guys ran away from us out of fear.
Roller.
There literally wouldn't have been a fight.
Do you
Roller
want
is
this?
primo pumper.
The gauntlet?
No, the mace.
Oh, the mace? I mean, I guess I could use it, but I have a million tools of my own over here.
He's got fucking spells and shit.
In
Fuck that
terms
guy.
of you selling it, and
Do I want the
terms of
gauntlet? I want that
resale,
gauntlet nowhere fucking near me.
And the reason this item's only as cheap as it is because he knows it's cursed.
We're getting a bargain because it's cursed. Remember
You are
that.
getting a bargain because he said, I don't know if you can take it off. While I do these numbers, can I convince someone to go get the Diet Pepsi that's in my fridge for
I
me?
got you, bro.
I would suck you
Can you
off
grab
for
me a
that.
PDR too? Thank you.
Now I really
Really
get
get me a pizza.
What would he?
It
What
has
would he be
it has
most
one
betrayed?
like ruby on the side and then like just animals. Right.
It has one giant ruby
Oh,
in
one
the middle,
giant
and then
one,
it
okay.
each
What color is the ruby? Or the ruby? Jesus Christ, the red ruby.
It's a red ruby.
Yeah. It's the same as the one on the sword.
Kinda.
Ooh, that's gonna look so sick.
The one on your sword though is a lot more vibrant. After it was cracked, of course. After it, but
Yeah, but that's
Ripped
gonna
out.
look so dope. You like have the sword in your hand
This
while
one's more of a blood red.
Okay.
Dude,
oh.
we still don't know what the gauntlet's gonna do to you. It's a cursed gauntlet, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking cursed.
Rolger is the guinea pig.
Dude, I'm gonna have to put Roller down
Sir,
like
I
a
can
fucking
ask
dog. like a rabbit
just
dog.
hand it to me, yeah.
Thank you so much.
I forget that motherfucker's got long arms. Where the hell is that? Fortune. Level up, logger. You know you're a gamer like that.
Ah!
Have we not learned anything
Sorry.
about fucking playing with demons and curses, Roger? We haven't learned one thing.
I mean,
I've learned that
Let
there's
me get back.
there's no reason he wouldn't pay. We'll say this for that.
You learned that they're sick, huh? All this time, that's the only thing you learned about curses? Remember when your dick had barnacles on it?
He removed it.
I'm just saying, remember that?
Yeah, hey, now
Remember when you were like that for months?
I'm willing.
Remember when you pissed fucking seawater,
remove it.
salt water out of your penis
Yeah.
for months?
Really?
Yeah.
We just
And you're like, yeah, this is okay. I guess I'll fucking dive back.
Hey,
Oh,
if it's
wait,
Order is
if
a
it does,
wait,
one-track
we have
mind.
removed curse, both of us. If it does bad things,
Yeah, but we also.
Yeah,
have
I'm
to
sure
roll
you'll just
for
be
it.
able to fucking.
or we
Curse
can
is
cut his
gone.
hand off.
But
I'm willing. This is quite the whole that dagger looks beyond a fashionable that and this mace. Something sinister. Yeah. Trading one sinister for another, I'd be willing to take 400 gold off. A man's gotta make a living.
I have exactly 549 gold pieces of
That is fucking. Man, if only there was someone in the party that had
Want me to
10,000.
persuasion check just to be a dick at disadvantage,
it. Okay.
given your negotiating
Okay.
tactic.
Was that a?
No. 7 plus 5.
12.
12.
He looks you up and down. There's no returns.
Which I want return. That's the deal.
He's gonna put it on.
He
Yeah, do you
closes
wanna
the
watch
locks,
him
he
put it on?
relocks it, and he hands you the key.
Are you sure? Yes.
And he
Oh
will
my-
take every single last gold that you have.
I look at,
Can we
as you
put
guys
it
do
on-
this, I'm like, oh my god.
Can we
So
put
he
it?
did take your blood spirit.
Yeah,
Put it
yeah,
on
that's
the
fine.
table.
Can we put it on here?
What?
Can you put the?
I don't want. No.
Are you
That's
sure?
on yourselves.
You're not curious of what
No.
happens? Okay. Can we do it like outside the building so you get a view?
I'm not putting it on.
Oh, pussy.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
I'm not putting it on right now.
Regardless, I'll make sure to stamp your armor
Yeah, I
and your
appreciate
armor.
Thank you.
Do you know who was the last guy to wear that thing?
No.
No.
Is there?
Used to be a purveyor of final relics that came across the auction. We knew of its origins and where it originated from, and understood of its. We tried to authenticate it.
Is there still?
I'm very sad that it has fallen into our hands, but that's beside the point.
I am too.
Is there still a hand inside of it?
I asked him.
I
He
saw
said
it.
he doesn't know. He said, I don't think so, but I don't know.
That would be funny if it had
You
something
couldn't
in
get
it.
it.
You have a giant mahogany
Dude.
box.
Honestly, that would
I
be
begin
fucking.
tying straps to it to form a backpack.
You have a little Demon Slayer
Then-
backpack.
What if he like tries to put it on?
Okay,
There's a
I
hand
have a
already
question
inside
about
it, and so then it
more
just sticks to him like this, but he can't
regular
use the fingers because there's a hand inside of it.
Non-cursed armaments.
You're
And
just
I
like,
fucking unholster my gun and I just lay it down
Huh?
and I say, "Do you have anything like this, but like more bigger? It's loaded. Be careful."
it's like that change.
The dwarves seem pretty good at making things boom down here, and that thing booms a little bit.
I'm definitely familiar with the use of certain gunpowders, cannons, and all. We
Any
more so
recipe?
specialized in giving, at the time, in my youth at least,
Getting
kinrock, or a Kazdarol
of a
is where we would send most of our
of a heavenly
weaponry to be
Not
forged.
dead.
Kazdarol, they were
Well,
the ones
I
who
forgot
were
about
real,
them not dead.
real smiths.
Things like that that are bigger.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are more so on the side of obtaining the precious resources no one else can find, but Kazdarol turned them into weapons. I could probably replicate something of this ilk, but for something larger than it, unfortunately, it would be outside of my purview.
Well, I appreciate you taking a look at it.
I'm sorry I couldn't do more.
It's all good. The info is valuable. I'm going to prepare my mightiest of spells for when he puts this thing on, in case I need to
Sure.
put him down like the dog that he's going to be.
That he is. Not that he's going to be.
He got that dog in already.
He got that Todd in him.
I got that Todd.
What do you guys do?
I thank him again.
I will be seeing you soon.
I can't afford food tonight, but thank you.
Hopefully you'll be seeing him soon. You never know.
Can we go down to the bunker that's under Kinrock to put this on?
I'm not putting it on right now.
When are you gonna put it on?
Yeah, when are you gonna put it on, bro?
In the middle of the quiet library.
He's literally gonna like in the middle of a war zone be like, oh, we're gonna die. Fucking.
And then he's gonna find out
Might
it
as
does nothing.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
literally
just
gonna
it
start
starts and it makes
glowing.
you come uncontrollable.
That would be funny if you put it on and it just starts glowing and you're like, oh my god, it's a bomb.
I just blow up.
Starts sprinting at the enemies.
From Predator, it's the Predator wristband where like the dial fucking detonates. Yeah, so whenever you want to know what that does, you let me know.
I will.
You guys leave.
Mr. Sir,
Yeah,
before we leave,
sure.
obviously I have, this, but I pull up my wand and I say, I'm more like, I deal more in this territory. I set down my wand and I say, do you know where I could find things more like that?
Unfortunately, I'm not, not very within, what people are doing in the mage circles. But I can at least give you the name of the woman that I usually send to commission small level enchantments.
Sure.
Cleaning an edge, right, making it sharper for longer, more
Yeah.
heft behind a blow.
Say making a +1 weapon, is that what you're getting at here? Okay.
Yeah. Or similar enchantments,
Yeah,
because
okay.
those things can be commissioned. You've never really even been in the city and asked about, like, people in those cities that do that kind of thing.
Someone get a +3 level.
Yeah, fucking good luck with that one, buddy.
All I'm saying is they exist.
So that would be in this very district, actually.
Really?
That would be Sienna.
Sienna.
She is, she's a nice lady, nice lass. Enchanted many of armaments for me over the years. Anything from the bottomless flask to the bag that holds more than the bag should.
Oh!
Bottomless flask.
Yeah, I'm aware of some of these things. Okay.
Nothing like that, but I'm sure she might be able to help you with your specific predicament. Fortunately, I deal with armaments made usually by me or relics conveyed by
Well,
me.
there's a market for that. And I
Apparently, I'm gonna
All
have to
these
resell
guys.
all this, but I hopefully can make a pretty penny and have what could be a disaster off my plate. Thank you.
No. You put a disaster on my plate. Thank you. Best of luck with business. It's been a pleasure for me, and also not a pleasure for me. So I will see you at some point, probably.
Sounds like a wonderful way to end this meeting. I will see you later.
Thank you for the commission. We'll be back in 2 days' time. Correct? Thank you. And will it be the same time for his commission as well?
You said end of the day.
End of the day for him. Perfect. Thank you. Off to the library with us. We'll let you know how his gauntlet goes.
Oh, the library.
Oh, yes.
You know how to get there.
Kind of. You tell us
He
the direction.
goes
really
through
quick.
the.
Yeah.
He goes.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for the Pepsi.
Thank you for the Pepsi, he says.
What is a Pepsi?
I'm going with the mage. I'm getting as far away from you as I can.
Yeah, get away from us, man.
So
Morden's
I
like,
fucking walk out and I turn and run away from you.
dude, I'm sure Morden's like, dude, I thought you talked to him, man. What the fuck is he doing? What is that guy doing?
Save it for a special moment.
What did the fuck?
It's cursed! Morden's there. It's cursed, you fucking moron!
You guys approach.
I'm
what
not going to
is-
the library.
You've got
I'm going
two
to the mage.
motherfuckers.
Fuck these guys.
Okay, you divert.
Yeah, I'm diverting big time.
Motherfuckers with removed curse right now.
We'll do.
Well, I have to equip it.
Do their
I
thing.
don't have
I have to piss. Unless
Sounds
anyone
good.
else wants to go.
I don't.
You guys head to the Room Hall Archive.
I guess I'll piss by myself.
Oh, I thought we were gonna pause my room.
There's a little domed. This building is even more kind of like touristy over the top than most. It's very organically shaped compared to everything around it. It's circular edges, curves, onion top dome. It's got like the Louvre from Paris has feel with all the glass plating and stuff. But otherwise, you approach it. It has giant like alloy beams that support the structure and the entranceway and columns to it. And as you approach, there is a multitude of logistical people. Some looking more akin to professors, other looking like people just partaking in the literature of their people. But they do see you approach. Well, welcome.
We're looking for any maps that you might have across some of the
Maps, you say?
Yes.
We have some, well, come with me. It's a singular goal to access the archive. But just gotta make sure that we can afford to keep the people stocking the shelves.
Completely understand.
We'll just say it's gold for you three. I'm not going to quite request.
I have my own request. I'll wait here.
Okay, well, another keeper will be with you in a moment.
Okay. Yes.
He takes you to a section and he like kind of reads off, and the inside, instead of like a very classical kind of nicer upscale library, the infrastructure of it's very different. The books, scrolls, and literature, stone tablets, everything are on like basically those sunglass spinners that you see in like gas stations, but ginormous. So they have these big like spinning bookshelves that are bolted to floor to ceiling. They're probably about 18 feet tall at any given moment. And they aren't operated like you don't grab it and pull. He goes up and he like wrenches. It almost sounds like it's some sort of steam mechanism. So you hear it and it begins to spin. And he like counts 1, 2, 3, kind of like operating a train. And he climbs up a small ladder that comes out and finds a couple scrolls for you. And he goes, well, these aren't might not be exactly what you're looking for, but here are a couple maps of the commission of the underpost.
Yeah. And do you have any maps of Khaz'dral? That might be a bit of a stretch.
Let me check over here, and he comes back down and turns the same cylinder, stops it, and goes up. You see him thumbing through books. He goes, no, I don't have anything on commission from Khaz'dral about their infrastructure. Slightly outside of our pub.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It used to be connected at one point, so maybe,
He notions behind you. You see a lot of booths and tables. Some are actually padded and not just stone. It says, with the gold you paid, stay as long as you need. Overlook whatever you'd like.
I will sit down, peruse through the map, and try to find one, like, of the undercross and see if there's any, like, branch.
Sure. Okay. You spend time doing that.
Yeah.
A keeper comes to you. I hear you already paid. Is there something I can do for you?
I'm looking for a map of the Underdark. If you've got one.
Well, I can tell you right here, lass. We have no map of that kind. Underdark's a difficult place to map.
Yeah.
I have names of some cities and could probably get you some literature about you're looking to make a safe travel through, but maps, the only time you're going to find something of that kind would probably be from one of the cities down below, if someone has been stupid enough to venture to the reaches of each.
Corner. Yeah, I trust me, I know. I'll take a look at what you've got on the cities.
Same thing. She takes you to a different cylinder, pulls it, pulls out things. And as she comes through, she begins to check the dates of like some of her inscriptions. She goes, maybe this won't be as helpful as I thought. Some of these date back hundreds of years. It's unlikely that whatever settlements are there go by these names. Have you ever heard of Evada?
Have I heard of Varda?
Yeah, no. Never heard of it.
Nope.
You're welcome to read it over if you'd like, but I doubt it would be much help.
Sure, I mean, I'll take whatever you got.
She gives you a list of what is essentially like private funded research of like areas of it. We'll get to that. Do you do anything while you're rolling?
Do you have anything to the Goliath area? Tribes, whatnot?
Unlikely. Most of what we hold here in the archives has to do with what's happened under the mountain. Not to be unintelligent, but from what I believe, your kind doesn't fare well under here. You guys seem to like the altitude.
We do.
And so there's not much research.
Anything on giants?
Giants. Oh, I'm sure I can find something on giants. Give me but a moment. She takes you in, goes through a couple of rotundas. She finds you a singular book, hands it to you. She says, might not be much. What we've, found in communication with some traders that we've probably purchased in literature-wise regarding giants and their folk. You look at these Cosderal, or these Undercross maps, and they are, there's a couple in there that go through the time, like the timeline of it being constructed. Roll me. Wow, this is going to be a tough one. I want you to roll me a intelligence, raw intelligence check, to see what you can discern.
What, like point that?
Okay.
15.
You look at these maps.
Yeah.
And you puzzle over them for a while at first as you're trying to like recollect what you've walked with, what is there. What parts of the paths have you explored and where they are. As you look through these, that the eastern end of the tunnels, so between Kinrock and Cosderal, are very densely populated. There are branches everywhere to full-on settlements that have never seen the sun. They're isolated underground settlements that have been connected through the Undercross. The western side of the Undercross is a little bit more linear. It travels to a couple pockets that shoot out of the mountain near Stone Tooth, near other settlements that are above ground in the mountain that are a little bit more prominent, but not like pasture style. But as you puzzle over these maps, nothing jumps out at you at an extent of like, oh, that's where we need to go. You see the giant labyrinth of tunnels that go in between certain villages and towns, but the main byway was the original only connection to Cosderal. It was a giant tunnel built to bridge the two cities, bring the dwarf kingdoms into one. And if that is what you presume that they collapsed, you don't see a hook or a path that would circumvent it with the maps given to you. Not in this literature, at least. We'll get back to you. You look through this paperwork, and for what is essentially like a verbal mapping of the Underdark, it's people and recollections of trying to like discern what's what. There is unfortunately nothing of value here for you. Some of the names catch notice of like, oh, I've heard of that like refugee camp in the Star Caverns, which are mentioned. It's gone. You know it's been gone for like 4 years. You personally know the name of the capital city, which I can actually send you personally. It's a name that I don't want to get out to the group. I can send you later. That is mentioned in here. The giant drow city at the southeastern peak.
That's been around for a while.
That's been around for a while. That very little is known outside of the Underdark. Not because it's a secret city or stuff. It's like true drow. It's like
It's wolf.
Lolth developed like matriarchally ran, hostile as it can be, dominion over what it can and resources it can achieve. So there's nothing in here that you didn't know, and any city names you suspect to not be of any legitimate level. Okay. Roger. You read through this. You learn a little bit. You learn that Aelturin is home to some giant kin. There's actually annotations in recent years in this literature of dwarves within the mountain peaks, even of the Gold Mountains or even southern, interfacing with giants, some even trading with them. You actually read a story of a gentleman who met a stone giant. Yeah, a stone giant on top of the Golden Peaks, who said his twin brother lived south on the peaks of the Zybin, and that they used to like exchange words by Griffin. Like some really far-fetched tales that you're like, damn. But also like Giantkin, totally believable. Giantkin folklore is fucking wild, and most of it happened. Like wild shit. Like, oh, I'm just gonna go live on the clouds, and then they did. Things like that happen because as you go up in the giant hierarchy, you become closer and closer to a deity very quickly. Like storm giants are fucking borderline gods at the point of power and dominion over others. So there's a lot of that kind of like literature in there discussing how they've interfaced with them and such. There's nothing that's wildly like, oh wow, that relates to me personally. But you do hear that story of the giants that live both on this mountain and his twin that lives in the Zybin. You also hear, or you also read about how there's a lack of certain giant kin. Like there's not a lot of sightings of fire giants in Aelterrain. It's just not a common thing that they've seen. And most of them that they have seen have been in bridges from the Underdark to the surface, under volcanoes, under giant tectonic movements where there's heat generated, etc.
Is there anything about Anam or what I presume is the other one?
Most of this book, unfortunately, is dedicated around material and like non-deitic interactions with like real giant kin. There's not a lot of religious overtones about Anam, who they worship, how that's come to be in the folklore, or you know how that's influenced where they are in the world. This seems to be like a recount of someone's multiple experiences.
Is there anything about the other one?
Yours specifically, you don't see anything. If you're speaking about the woman, yeah, you don't see anything. At the end, gonna get to you in just 1 sec.
We're good.
Oh, the same deep-voiced dwarf approaches you and goes, "Find what you're looking for."
Particularly.
Oh,
But,
well, sorry, why? What is your interest in the Undercost? I can tell you where to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know. I'm going to try to get to Khosrow. Yeah.
Why are you going to Khosrow?
It's a long story.
You know, you could ask Mon.
Who?
Mon Stonebelt. He was actually part of the original engineers that built the Undercost.
What's his name?
Mon. You're not dead. Mon.
Mon?
how do you spell that?
M-A-R-N. Stonebelt. He's slightly kooky.
Kooky in a good way or kooky in a...
Depends on the day.
Nice.
Usually I would not throw someone's name so haphazardly at someone I've never met, but...
Is he from Khosrow? Or was
no,
from
he
Kinrock?
was Kinrock native. Lived
Oh.
his whole life.
A couple more questions. Do you know of any Khosrow refugees that have come here?
If they are, I wouldn't have heard of them, no. I mean, that's happened so long ago, I assume they've just assimilated by now.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of orcs. Or no, not orcs. Ogres. Do you have any books on ogres? Specifically the clan that attacked Khosrow, but general information.
I have no information about whatever attack Khosrow for sure. I mean, that would have taken someone to live and write about it. But I'm sure I can find you propensary information about general ogres, I suppose.
I'll take that. I mean, what attacked Khosrow was, ogres.
Ogres are ogres, I suppose.
They were flying on dragons, though. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So the stories say.
I'm not kidding.
Well, I mean, I didn't get to see much before I was knocked out,
Yeah, might as well.
and then saw the damage afterwards.
He goes to another smaller rotating thing, pulls down a small book, and does actually find a small bestiary of known creatures in mountains and beyond.
Sure. Does it have dragons in here as well?
This does not.
Okay. And then, like, as I'm like kind of like flipping through, I'm like, can you also give me one on metallic dragons?
But I can
there
see if
one
we
on
have
the
something.
continent?
That's-
Yes, I'll. As you do, I'm going to be flipping through this over there.
It's a very particular type of literature.
I know, very specific.
Not dwarf centric, but I'll try my best.
Sorry.
Once
I'll flip through the bestiary. The ogre.
It speaks kind of to what you knew. Ogres are unintelligent, impressionary, coerced creatures. They lack the ability to form consistent plans.
Coerced. What do you mean by coerced?
Impressionable.
Oh, okay.
Very subjugated to maybe even a smarter creature or easily tricked. But otherwise, a beast that has been seen to eat everything from cattle to people.
The dragons tricked them.
That's what it is.
That's what my guess is. Whatever, because something obviously pushed the golden dragon out, right? Because there's no, why would he fucking move? And with this other dragon flying over top, it's been a bad omen. I think there's a big bad dragon that's like, because there was a dragon at Fall of Therowen. There's a big bad metallic dragon that's like, I'm gonna fuck over you, and you, and you.
He returns.
Yeah.
You not have much literature aside from just the folklore stories of the namesake of the Golden Mountains. The Golden Dragon is concerned.
I've heard enough of those stories.
It's up to
So,
him.
I appreciate you looking, but
Maybe-
I didn't do those.
I hope you found what you can. Just make sure those bills get on the desk on your way out. And don't take it. Take as long as you need.
That's fair.
I have a feeling the session like cut before.
I don't know that.
You go across the town to where he told you to a small hovel. It's actually a pretty nice house. Very futuristic in sense of very modern, sleek building design. And you enter, and there is a deep note actually behind a desk. There's also dream catchers in here, but also weirdly enough, it's kind of more for. I mean, you're an arcane user, so you notice that like some of the accoutrements you have hang are like tourist traps. Like, oh, this is where magic comes from. Like, you can see behind the counter like what she's using, like crystals and such. Like, that's where the real shit happens, and it's very boring, in the sense of like focusing for 5 hours to cause an enchantment. So she has all these like trinkets set up, like you would at like Pike's Place Market, like these weird cultural semblances and ideologies and stuff that don't actually have any meaning. But she does see you enter, and you see her over some form of mixing bowl, like dry ice kind of clouds coming off of it. She's, hello.
Oh, hello.
How can I help you?
I didn't write the dwarf's name down. The blacksmith. What was his name? Can you remind me?
Broomley Gold Whistle. Gold Whistle. Broomley, B-R-U-M-L-I. The word gold, the word whistle combined.
I just came from a Brunley.
Oh yes, Broomley.
Me and some of
One
my
of my best
friends were looking at armaments and armor and things
He has
like that.
plenty?
And well, he does. He's got plenty, and it's great for my friends. But it's not really where I deal with things like that. You know, I'm more of the magical type. You know.
Sure.
He pointed me in your direction, saying that maybe you have some of that available.
Well, what I can say is, you might have jumped the hand, so to speak. I am an enchanter by trade, and I've been doing it for a mighty fine time. Some of my work is perfect, others fall short of that. But I am no means a trader, if you will. If you have an enchantment that you are looking for, given enough time and enough gold, I'm sure I can provide. Very weird profession, though. You've never really met an actual
An enchanter?
like monetized enchanter. Like
No, that's crazy.
you
That
get
is
to this
super
level of
sick.
arcane arts where you're either you and you're like killing things, or you're like you work at the academy. You don't really free ball your fucking
Freelance,
trade. Yeah.
freelance enchantment.
It's very uncommon. That's why like finding magic items as a whole that are enchanted are either pretty ancient or we're done with purpose. Like this one. Like that's what she does.
I'm assuming you did that glaive that he had in his shop.
Luckily, it was a mistake that turned into a boon. So
It was a nice
it's
enchantment.
supposed to be a conduit. That was how it was commissioned. Instead,
Still,
yeah. Instead, I trapped the lightning, the liquid lightning, within it. inadvertent mistake that led to quite a punch.
It's a fancy little tool. I'm quite fond of lightning. I'll whip out the wand.
A man of the storm.
Yeah.
She takes it. I'm gonna use this again. She's like, oh my goodness. Feels energies.
It has served very well in its time.
She goes, that is quite the item. Whoever enchanted it, and you've only met really one other enchanter, and it was the guy who built the lines. Quite skilled.
Well, the academy.
Oh,
Yeah, they
you're
make
from
some.
the academy.
Yeah. They make some fancy tools.
I
up
am
there.
blessed to have your presence. You know, I value their work so deeply. Wow. Someone visiting Kinrock from the academy. Why are you here?
I mean, I've worked with the academy for a little while now, but I'm with a friend who's visiting home, trying to visit home.
I see. Well, I'm glad to have you here. Tell me, what is it that I can do for you?
Well, what do you have? What are you working on?
Right now, she kind of turns. She goes, "You're obviously a man of the arcane."
So I've heard. So I've been told.
And her now that you're close to her, you see that she is purple skin, of course, as a deep node would be, never seeing sun. Her eyes are pretty milky brown. They're pretty unconcerning. She has a unibrow and a very strong jawline, remarkably rigid. But otherwise, her hair is in a pretty top knot, like a sock bun above her hair. Kind of puts a relative importance on how she's groomed. Pretty hygienic. Otherwise, just wearing like your long kind of ritual robes, your long ritual robes. She turns, she goes, well, right now, she produces a small vial. It's empty. And she's like, trying to make it, it's a commission, of course, to enchant this bottle, right, that it doesn't hold liquid when it's poured into it. Weird commission, but the pay was nice. So I'm trying to actually create a pocket dimension within it that doesn't actually hold items, but disperses them, so that when things are entered, they disappear. Don't know what use that could serve literally anybody, but what am I if not trying to do something new?
You know, a friend of mine just came across an item that this would be great for. Funny enough, but beside the point, really.
We had a chalice.
I can't hear you. You're not with me. I hear Rolger from fucking down the block.
Hey, dummy!
Hey, dummy.
It's a bug.
You know, creating a pocket dimension seems difficult.
I'm giving myself too much credit. I'm not really creating it. I'm trying to bridge it. I'm sure you know more than I. And you see the inflection on her. Seems genuine. Really, all I have to do is make a permanent portal to one of the many empty realms of the ether within us. It could even be held straight to the Fae. I can make a garbage dump or whatever they want to pour in, as long as it deposits the items there, but not in its concealment of its expanded roomage. At least that's the hope. At least that's what I got going in my mind to make this achievable for this chapter.
Interesting. This is a little outside my territory of magic. I mean, as you know, magic's a pretty wide range of things.
Indeed it is.
I mean, I've been to the college. I've spent a bit of time there. A lot of my work with the college has been out in the field, so to say.
Valiant effort. Archaeologist or combat connoisseur then?
God, a little bit of both at this point.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, I wish I had something on hand to show you some of my greatest works, but very few that I keep for myself. But in the future, if you ever crop some coin, and maybe want to teach a lesson or two about some more applicable forms of magic, I'm sure I could give you a discount on something you want enchanted. Now, it does take a lot of time, but for you, I'd put a rush on
I mean, I got some coin.
it. If you ever intend on leaving and coming back, of course. There's always, time that can be spent better elsewhere, as they say.
Well,
And why not offload your work
Yeah, with stable
At
boys.
Sienna's Sorceries. It's not actually the name of my business. It just sounded fun on the tongue.
Maybe you should coin that one. It's not bad. What do I have in my inventory literally at the moment? The gun.
You guys have done multiple offloads in the campaign now at this point. Multiple, I don't use this, buy it to people.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I'll show her my flintlock. Have you ever dealt with one of these before?
I've seen similar things around, mechanical.
Uh-huh.
And what is it?
Is enchanting this possible?
I mean, with enough time, anything's possible. It just
I
depends on the...
love to hear that.
It depends
I
on
love to hear
the
that.
efficacy of the enchantment, on what you want it to do. No matter what, it seems slightly difficult, but I'm sure I can understand.
Well, I'd love to hear that anything's possible. I would love a magic firearm. My wand gets the job done usually, but you know,
Imagine if there was lightning bolts on the bullet.
having things on backup is always very useful. What do I want the gun to do? I couldn't even fucking tell you. Can it shoots fireball? That's what I was gonna say.
Wild.
Dude, that'd be so fucking cool. I have a wand that shoots lightning. What's a gun that shoots fireballs? Come on now.
Come on now. Hey, if you're talking to her,
I'm pitching that idea.
you want a wand that shoots fire, or a gun that shoots fireballs?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like, could it fucking do that? I'll conjure a fireball and be like, can it shoot one of these? Like, give me some thoughts. Give me some
I'm
examples.
I'm sure you could probably rig the draw of power, the centralized mechanism, to draw on one's innate ability, or channel it into, say, an elemental force of nature, the similar the way that your wand does, and then have that juxtaposed with the energies of the environment to produce the fireball and send it out. I'm sure that could be. That sounds hard and expensive and time-consuming, and I would love to do it. But this is territory of the unknown, and the possibility of failure is probably quite high. Normally spells of that nature are contained in crystals and used to be summoned upon at will. A diadem, a tiara, a jewel, a ring, a flintlock. She doesn't say that. That word doesn't exist yet. A boomstick, as we may call it. It'd be difficult.
The boom still go boom.
Let me think on it. How about that? If I come up with something that I really think,
Cancel. I guess we're rebooting. Fuck it. There's no other option. Anyway, continue.
that was just an example. I don't know.
Okay.
That
Well,
wasn't
as an
exactly
example,
what I
that's
wanted.
quite the example.
Well, I like to think big.
And what I can tell you is, luckily for you, I know you travel a lot, but I don't. I'll always be here. Always.
Well, if I think of something, you'll see me again, for certain.
Wonderful.
Your work is very impressive. I appreciate you letting me stop by.
I appreciate you killing time.
Banishment on my gun. And shoot someone.
You pull the trigger and nothing happens. There's not even a fucking noise. And then someone disappears from reality.
Yes.
Yeah, pull links out of reality.
I gotta recross my photo.
But I mean, that is like borderline just as cool as being like,
I'm trying to
Go.
It's loaded.
I literally look at someone and fucking snap my fingers and they vanish.
Yeah.
Would be fucking funny.
Also cool. So,
Hey,
I don't
you!
know.
Well, I mean, you did that to the lizard people, right?
Gone.
Oh yeah.
Just disappeared.
There was no noise. There was no nothing. What's that? It's a deterrent. It's
The flintlock kicks, and they just. It did deterrent. Jesus Christ. What if the flintlock shot a metal ball.
Dude, I spent a bunch of gold on something. What the fuck did I buy? Because I bought
It's not
something.
like you have 2 billion in the bank.
I don't, because I bought something that was expensive.
Damn.
I didn't fucking
I wouldn't
what it
remember
was.
off the top of my head. I mean, you guys,
Fuck, dude.
what did you spend a lot of money on?
I don't remember, but I did buy fucking something.
I feel like it was some where we're like, alright, Xavier.
Oh, I think it was all the lizards. No, you got this for free.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember. Why is this happening?
You bought a shield. It's the last thing I remember you buying.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that was super crazy. So I'm down like
Yeah.
a substantial amount from
You're down bad, as they say.
Get in there.
something like that.
Is it noted in your inventory?
Dude, I only have 2,000
I'm looking
gold.
at my inventory. Oh, I bought the dragon statue.
Oh.
500 gold will do it to you.
It was 400. I got the fucking thank you for saving the Academy discount.
The Academy discount. As you do.
Fucking 10%.
You saved the world discount.
100 gold discount.
I mean, he did give you a discount.
Oh yeah.
So, we take those.
Dude, you saved the material realm? 100 gold off, man.
Honestly, in L2 it feels like that happens every time you like save a robber from like a dude stealing your purse. You probably have inadvertently saved the material realm.
Yeah, it's just what we do.
That's just what we do. What do you do?
Well, I'm bouncing, and
You made a friend.
I did make a friend.
She seemed cool.
She was cool.
She chill as fuck.
She's an enchanter, and I have not met very many of those.
You met exactly 2.
So that's cool.
You met exactly 2.
I like that.
More than 1.
Oh, is it time?
If Tyrone wasn't executing people just in his free time,
I'm on divine intervention.
Okay. And the DC is what? 12 or lower?
12 or lower.
divine intervention.
What are you asking from your patron?
What?
I would like to ask that when the time comes, if she can provide us guidance and directions to cause the wrong.
Okay.
Running away.
Oh,
I failed.
He failed!
What was it?
It's like 50 something. Yeah.
I read that backwards.
It was
Great.
a 4.
Brady keeps loaded dice in his fucking. That's crazy.
He microwaved the metal dice.
I microwaved the giant steel ball. Yeah. I put it in the oven at 500 for 7 days.
You got that shit glowing. Well, I guess I'm gonna do it again tomorrow.
I can do it once per day. Fuck it.
Might as well. It's got to work at some point. I will.
Yeah.
Out towards the library.
How about for today? I'll ask for a schnitzel. Fuck! It actually worked.
I test
I'll wait outside. I've done
like 6 times and I only got it
I will say at this point, you guys are done with your time with your books.
once. Yeah,
You've read through.
I've been done.
I would
for
like
a hot
to-
minute.
Probably find the nearest guard.
As you walk out, there are individuals of nobility.
Have you heard of Main Stone Belt?
Who?
Marn Stone Belt?
Marn Stone Belt.
I've heard of the name, of course. Yes.
Do you know where he lives, perchance? I had some
Oh
questions.
no, he's kind of a.
Recluse, I've heard.
Yeah, he's hard man, old of the old age.
Do you know kind of what area of the city I might find him in?
I don't keep track of the guy.
No, that's fair. Just wondering if you knew. Alright, well, I got a mission on my hands. Out of here.
What's up?
You want to come with? We're heading out. We're trying to find an individual that helped build the Undercross.
Yeah.
I'm down to go wherever the fuck you want to go.
Shit.
As you travel to the Iron Rest,
Yeah.
that is where we'll cut session.
Weird.
Wow.
Now I can-
Point.